Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us here today on YourLiveEvent.com from Oaks as we open up Region 1 play in Class 11A football here today. The 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros venture south to take on the 0-1 Oaks Tornadoes. Tornadoes with a Week 1 loss to Langdon area Edmore Munich, and then a bye week last week. Hillsboro Central Valley with a Week 1 home victory against Grafton, and then a road victory at Thompson last week, coming in with the undefeated record. They both begin region play here today. Big matchup in week number 3. Glad to bring it to you here on YourLiveEvent.com. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
The Irie Insurance pregame show here today on YourLiveEvent.com. For all your insurance needs, visit with your local agents at Irie Insurance. Go online, IrieINS.com. Bringing you audio only here today with the video rights, and so audio only is our game broadcast here today. But glad to be bringing it to you here from Oaks as we get set for what should be a good Region 1 matchup. Both teams getting warmed up right now as we look at the matchup. Home team, Oaks Tornadoes, coming in 0-1 on the year. Lost to Langdon area Edmore Munich in the opening week. And, Langdon there at the top of the polls there. Coming in to that opening season matchup. Also had some guys out in that game for the Tornadoes. So coming into this one, and we'll talk with the coaches here shortly, as they spent the couple weeks prepping because then they had a bye last week here. So time off, rest up a little bit after those week 1 dings there and come in focused on this one. For Hillsboro Central Valley, off of 2 back-to-back 1 score wins at home against Grafton and on the road against Thompson in week number 2 as they held on to that one. Tommy's made a late push, but they got the defensive stand late in the game, able to kneel it out and come out with the victory in that one. So Burroughs coming in at 2-0 here as these two teams. This will be big with the region play starting off next week. Both teams will be Hillsboro Central Valley hosting EEK and Oaks going up to Mayport CG here as how they play in these next 6 region games will determine, of course, how they get into the playoffs. Last year, Oaks going 3-3 in region play. Actually, their season they opened up a 3-game losing streak, won 3 straight, including one against Hillsboro Central Valley, and then lost their final 3 there to end the season. So they're trying to see how they can build upon those 3 wins last year. Hillsboro Central Valley just the 1 region win last year. That was in the regular season finale against Northern Cass. So they're trying to pick up a big early season region win. Both teams are here today, and we'll bring it for you on yourliveevent.com. Here as we'll come back after this, talk with our coaches.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the Burrows want you to visit hillsboroK12.com or centralvalleynd.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day, too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, and contact information. It's all on the school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garski, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Pre-game coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank as Pastor Joe Johnson, head coach Pastor Joe Johnson, joins us here for HCV football as we get ready for game number 3. Hard to believe we're already at this point, but we are. And you got to this point being 2-0. So looking back at the first couple of weeks, quarter of the regular season down, what's the report card you give to the Burros?
Yeah, so again, it dates back a little earlier than that, and that focus in the off season and team camp and all of the things leading into the season. Fall camp went really well, and so it's exciting to see some of that preparation manifest in a couple of wins. Coming off a big win, obviously against a rival team in our non-region games, but as you know, Jake, you can only enjoy a win for about 15 seconds before you start setting your sights on the next week. And so obviously a sign of a good team when they're able to come off a big win and play well again the following week. So that's been our focus all week. We're looking forward. We're not looking back. We're glad to get those 2 W's, don't get me wrong. But that's not the story of our season. That story's still to be told. And it starts tonight because region play, obviously, and we enter into these region games with serious playoff implications. And so here we go. You're right. These weeks go by fast in the fall, and here we are at week 3.
Well, I do want to look back over the shoulder a little bit because when you and I chatted preseason, talked about this group and some of the growing pains the last couple of years, and one thing was learning how to win those close games. And you've won 2 one-score games here now in these first 2 weeks.
Yeah, and certainly confidence builders when we're able to win those close games and good experience for our guys to learn how to do that. One of the things that we've talked a lot about in preparation is big players making big plays in big moments, and these guys are learning to do that, learning that. We need stops on every play, but some of those significant and key plays of 3rd and 5 or those 4th down stops, or when we're on offense and 3rd down conversion, some of those things, they're learning to do that and make plays when we need to make plays and learning how to win games.
Against Oaks, what are some of the plays that you need to make?
Yeah. So one thing would be we need to cut down on mistakes. We had 65 yards and penalties last week, and that's just not who we are, and we need to clean that up. A couple of miscues that we've had in both weeks 1 and week 2. We need to clean that up, and those are a few blown coverages, a few misreads. And so those are a couple of things that we need to do. Some things specifically about Oaks, as we were saying pre-interview, that Oaks is Oaks, and Oaks is always going to bring it. They're always going to be a physical team, and we need to stop the run. A couple of strong running backs, certainly, and Dahlstrom and Sorum, and we need to get to ball carriers, and we need to tackle. Can't be missing tackles. We need to wrap up. And our swarm to the ball mentality to get more than one person to the ball carrier. Those are going to be a couple of keys to our victory. Again, getting 3rd and 4th down stops and converting on 3rd and 4th down are going to be key to the win tonight.
As you're looking at yourself on offense, something that stuck out to me the first 2 weeks is number one, the balance between the run and the pass, at least yardage wise. And then number 2, both games able to sustain some long drives and cap them off in points.
Yeah, that time of possession obviously is an important statistic, and being able to convert 3rd downs and that offense is led by our quarterback Tyson Leshik, a 3rd-year starter, a senior. He's had the experience in a lot of tight situations, and man, he's come into his senior year ready to play and ready to lead this team. On Saturday or Sunday last week, I had texted Tyson the stat sheet Obviously, his stats were very impressive. I think he was 9 for 13, 160 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. On the defensive side of the ball, 5 tackles and an interception. Obviously had a really good game. And when I texted him that, I wanted him to see those stats. I'm not a stat guy, because the stat I care about is winning and losing football games. And that's really the only stat that matters. Nonetheless, the stats also tell part of the story that help us indicate what we're doing well and not doing well, what we need to improve. And when I sent those to Tyson, his response back was, I like to see those third down conversions. So, when I was trying to build him up as an individual, his focus was on the team. And we've seen that from all of these seniors, all of these leaders, obviously 3 really strong juniors that we have in that starting lineup as well. And, and we're seeing that from this group, being less worried about the individual accolades and really focusing on what's good for the team.
Talk about how that week has been then with the team focus, coming off a big victory, 2-0. You got the short week as far as school with the Labor Day holiday, and coming in here and now having to go on a long road trip as well too.
Yeah, so a couple of things about that. One is the holiday in some ways works to our advantage because it's a little more rest during the day, extending that weekend. We still have practice on Monday and no JV games, so we have all of our team there, which is advantageous for us as well. And then the road trip, that's just a part of sports is playing on the road. And we played at Oaks last year, and they of course beat us, but we also felt like the game was closer than the score, and that there was about 4 key plays that went the wrong direction that we weren't able to capitalize on. And so playing on the road is okay. And obviously home games, there's an advantage to home field advantage, but yet at the same time, there's distractions of getting the field ready and all the things that are happening in the community. Whereas there's an advantage to getting on that bus and being able to just focus on what we have to do on the football field. Our week is always very specific to the team that we're playing. And as you know, Jake, we have a clear identity of who we are, and yet we make some pretty serious adjustments every week based on who we're playing. And so a lot of time in the film room and a lot of time with our scout teams so that we're getting the best look that we can for the team that we're going to face. And that was our week of preparation. And I would say the same thing this week that I said a week ago going into our week 2 game is I feel like we're well prepared. Now we have to go out and play the game because no matter how well the week of preparation goes, no matter how well the week of practice goes, it's all about Friday night, and we need to show up. We need to bring it. So again, that focus has been, learning from the things last week, building on momentum. Certainly, coming off wins is better than coming off losses, and yet we have to bring it this week, and that's been our focus of the entire week of preparation.
Well, the preparation is complete. It is now game time here, so let's get to kickoff. Joe, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate it as always. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Jake.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered 2-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Pre-game coach's comments as the Oaks Tornadoes host the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Head coach for Oaks, Greg Dobitz, joining us. And Coach, thanks for the time here today. Appreciate it here as we get ready for game number 2 for the Tornadoes in week number 3 off that bye week. Take us through that extra week there to analyze week 1 and get ready for game number 2.
Yeah, I think you kind of can look at it two different ways. It's an opportunity for you to kind of go back to the basics in that extra week, and then just treat your following week like you would a normal game week. Or you can have 2 weeks to prepare for an opponent. And I feel like we had the bye in week 2, so we just coming off of 2.5 weeks of the basics, right, of building your squad and focusing on all that blocking, tackling, and the nuances of things. And we took this opportunity to be just all about how do we beat Hillsboro Central Valley. And I feel good about our preparation. Especially defensively, we feel like we have a pretty good beat on what they're trying to do, and how we have to fit things in our defensive structure to be successful.
With that, is it safe to assume then you were pretty pleased with the basics you saw in game number 1 there to focus more so on the opponent?
Yes and no. I mean, we needed growth, right? We need to just keep growing, and we saw enough there from the guys we needed to see it from. Like, obviously we didn't win the football game, and obviously we felt like we could have played better and done some things different. Now, we still work on the basics every week, right? We work on blocking, tackling, running correct routes, handing the ball off correctly, all of those things. That's built into our basic structure of the practice week. It's just like, what do you focus on while doing that? And so it wasn't so much a focus on, hey, these are the things we did wrong last week. It's, hey, these are the things we have to do right to beat Hillsboro Central Valley.
For you on offense, so what are the things that you want to do that you have to go do then?
We need to run the ball consistently. We had some success against Langdon. We felt like we missed some opportunities there. It's going to help us that we have Jackson Sorum back. He's going to make us a little more dynamic in the backfield and be able to hit things just a little bit better than we did against Langdon without him. We feel like that's going to give us the boost we need up front. We feel like we have the ability to win the line of scrimmage. Now we got to go out and do that. We feel like we know what we're going to see. We feel like we know how to put us in a good position to be successful. Now we got to win the one-on-one battles, and a lot of those things that we didn't do very well against Langdon we didn't win those one-on-one battles. We were in the right positions, we just didn't win that battle. So winning those battles, that's the focus tonight.
I think a big part of helping to win those battles is the little things, the mental side of things, of the focus, avoiding the penalties. Were you able to do that in game number 1?
Yeah, I think you're always going to have a couple of things. Like you can't avoid face mask penalties. You can avoid holding penalties, but a lot of that is, did I put myself in a position to be in the right position to not hold? And we had a holding penalty. We didn't feel like it was that was a bad mistake by our player. It was just that, hey, that was just a holding penalty. Those happen. A face mask penalty, that happens. I don't think we didn't have any, we didn't line up wrong. We didn't jump off sides, those types of things that you see normally in a first game. So we were pretty pleased with that aspect of things. Didn't feel like we had to really do much cleaning up on that part.
Ultimately comes down to it when it is kickoff. What's the biggest keys that you want to execute on?
Yeah, we got to win the line of scrimmage, both offensively and defensively, right? We got to be able to run the football. We got to stop the run. And a really big key for tonight is explosive plays. We got to limit explosive plays by HTV on offense, which they have the capability to do. They've done that, previously now in 2 straight games against 2 quality opponents, and we got to make sure that we win those when the ball's in the air for that jump ball. We got to come down or at least knock that ball down. No explosive run plays over 15 yards, and then we have to get some explosive plays. We had a couple against Langdon. They didn't end in, well, one of them ended in points, but we got to stack a couple of those 15+ yard runs and those 20+ yard pass plays together to make sure they end in points. And then obviously any football game, the biggest focus has got to be on turnovers and takeaways, right? We gotta limit turnovers and we got to take the football away.
Head coach Greg Dobitz for the Oaks Tornadoes. Coach, thanks so much for the time. I look forward to talking to you here tonight at the field. As we get ready for kickoff.
Thank you.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourage all students to be involved in the activities at your school. Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. Wishing all of the students, teachers, staff, and administration a successful new school year from the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben. 701-636-4981.
Hillsboro Campground and Laundry is conveniently located right off I-29 exit 104, offering spacious pull-through sites large enough to accommodate Class A rigs with tow cars. Laundry services open 24/7, serving both our campground guests and local community. And for extra flexibility, furnished rentals are available up to 3 bedrooms, perfect for overflow guests or housing your harvest crew. Whether you're here for a night or a season, Hillsboro Campground has you covered.
Readying ourselves for kickoff here today in Oaks at Cummings Field. Ready for this one. The Oaks Tornadoes hosting the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Let's look at our starting lineups today, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar Company. Learn to live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar. Online, crystalsugar.com for information including career opportunities. Starting here today for the Hillsboro Central Valley Borough offense, we'll look at them when we look at the Tornadoes' defense on this one. Offense of the Burros, at left tackle will be senior number 75, Jack Matson. Senior number 51, Colin Jenin at left guard, and senior number 52, John Matson at center. The right guard is junior number 66, Alan Butcher, along with senior number 54, Brody Dickoff at right tackle. Tight end will be number 23, Chase Halfley, the senior for the Burros. Junior wide receiver number 88, Bryce Miller. Senior wide receiver number 7, Brody Rognes. In the backfield will be the fullback number 4, senior Carson Kazette, and number 24, the senior Sawyer Owens. Quarterback will be number 15, Tyson Lushik, the 3-year starting quarterback as a senior. Head coach Joe Johnson and the 2-0 Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. For the Oaks Tornadoes, their defense, they will line in a 4-4 defensive front. At the defensive ends will be number 77, Trey Miles, the junior. It will be sophomore, number 52, Jacob Potasic. Defensive tackles will be the junior, number 76, Jules Meyer, and senior, number 54, Max Klein. All junior linebacking core, number 20, Matthias Dahlstrom, number 25, Nathan Schmitz on the inside. Outside linebackers, number 7, Brody Moore, and number 15, Andrew Umdo. For the defensive backfield will be junior number 12, Reese Nitschke at one corner, junior number 9, David Baki at the other corner, and senior number 5, Jackson Sorum at the safety position for the Oaks Tornadoes. Their head coach, Greg Dobitz, says they come in with an 0-1 record. Look at these two teams here, as that's your starting laps from American Crystal Sugar Company. You're talking keys in this one, as we talked with the coaches for the Oaks Tornadoes. And head coach Dobitz is saying, hey, we got to control the line of scrimmage first of all. Control that line both on the offense and the defensive end. We got to come out. We got to be physical. Number 2, every game, avoid the turnovers. Avoid the turnovers, avoid the penalties, those things that are going to set you back. And then also try and get some turnovers on defense as well. And then the explosive plays, limited the explosive plays of the Burros. They had a handful of them last week, mainly through the passing game there. Chase Hafley, a big game with that. So trying to avoid those explosive plays for the Burro offense. For Hillsboro Central Valley, their keys in this one, as head coach Joe Johnson saying, hey, we got to be physical. We got to bring it. We know this Oaks team that traditionally, historically, they're always going to come out. They're going to bring it as well. We got to match and exceed that intensity, that physicality. Another thing, be clean. Last week, 7 penalties. Don't want to see that many here today. So be clean, avoid the penalties. At least avoid the avoidable penalties if you can. And then stopping the run, knowing that the Tornadoes are going to look to get good things going on the ground. Stopping that run is going to be key for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Oaks Tornadoes hosting the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Our opening kickoff comes up next.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
It's time for our opening kickoff. Hillsboro Central Valley will be going left to right here. That's kind of the west to east direction here. As the kickoff from the Tornadoes is a right-footed kick. It's almost a squib kick, picked up by the up back on the far side. That's Carson Kazette. He'll make it up to the 35-yard line to start the first quarter. Here as the Burros here will start off our game. Again, senior quarterback Tyson Lushik bringing out the Burros here against defense for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes with a lot of juniors, junior-heavy roster, especially in that starting lineup. Burros with a senior-heavy, both bringing back some experience. Burrows from the far left hash mark. Send Rognus out wide left, Miller wide right, I formation. Lushik will be the quarterback under center, tight end Hafley to the right side. Kazette the fullback, give to Owens the tailback. He rumbles through, tripped up, ball pops loose. Waiting for a sign from the official. They're saying he was down. So up to the 40-yard line. There's Owens, picks up a gain of 4 on first down. 2nd and 6. Oh, they mark it up here to the 41-yard line, so give him 5 on that carry. There. So 2nd and 5 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Lushik will again be under center. Sending receivers each direction. Tight end Hafley on the right side. I formation in close behind Lushik. He'll turn, pitch play out to the right side, trying to get a clear out back as Owens tucks back inside, cross the first down marker. Here as it gets up here to the Yeah, first down there with the 47-yard line, gain of 6. Move the chains for Hillsboro Central Valley. On that right side, following behind the tackle Dickoff, tight end Halfley, and getting a clear out block from his fullback Kazette. Owens 2 carries and a first down. Burrows, same set, this time inside the right hash mark. Lushik will be under center. Itchy on the defensive end side. They're going to hand off. No, it's going to be a triple option. Lushik open to the left side. He breaks into the infield, looking for a Miller block down the line. Down the left sideline, he is all the way into the end zone. Tyson Lushik gets the Burrows on the board. Play number 3 in for the score. 6 points there as going 53 yards for Tyson Lushik. Here, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And with 10:33 to go in our first quarter, the Burrows strike quickly. On for the extra point kick. Lushik doesn't even get a chance to catch his breath. He's got to hold this one. As the snap, hold, kick. And the kick is up and good. Brody Dickoff adds it through. And Hillsboro Central Valley leads on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard 7-0.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
So with a few fans still trickling in, everyone getting their bearings. Tyson Lushik takes it 53 yards to the house. Hillsboro Central Valley leads 7-0 after the PAT from Brody Dickoff. Bryce Miller will have it teed up now for Hillsboro Central Valley, kicking away from the sun. Here as Oaks will begin this game, driving into the sun. So Miller has it teed up. Back to receive for Oaks, Reese Nitschke, Jackson Sorum. Deep kick picked up by Nitschke. As he'll work to the left side, comes back inside, tries to find one block, nearly escapes to the outside, but a big gain saving tackle made there by Carson Kazette. And it will be marked on that far sideline. They're going to put it at the 32. At the 32-yard line. Here beginning their first drive, 10:26 to go, first quarter, will be junior quarterback Bo Thorpe under center. I formation, sends the tight end motion, left side, flips him over to the right side. That's the wide side of the field. They play action, rolling out that side. Thorpe looking to throw into the flat. It's off the hands and incomplete. Intended receiver that time was his fullback, Matthias Dahlstrom. And will be second down and 10. Bo Thorpe, your quarterback, offensive line from left to right is Giles Meyer, Max Klein, Dylan Quant, Jacob Potasika, and Eli Dinger. Wide receivers will be Reese Nitschke and Zaid Heyer. Tight end is Nathan Schmitz. Your fullback is Matthias Dahlstrom. Halfback is Jackson Sorum. And your quarterback is Bo Thorpe under center. Here with I formation, but movement up front. And the 5-yard penalty. Going to mark it back now, be first or second and 15. Marked on the left hash mark. Nitschke, the wide receiver, way out wide on that far side. He's almost on the numbers on that right side of the formation. As they go with the I formation, double tight ends coming in. They'll turn, they'll hand off in the backfield, jump cut back towards the middle, look left, found nothing there. Jackson Sorum turned down for minimal gain. Sorum not playing in game number 1, getting his first carry of the season there. Burrow's defense in the first 2 games of the year, they've been extremely stout against the run. My calculations, 2.13, 2.34 in games 1 and 2. That's the yards per carry they gave up. Trips receivers, 2 to the right side, 1 to the left side. Shotgun set, running back to the left side up Thorpe in the shotgun, back to pass. Looking to the left side on a wheel route to his quarterback's home. It's caught trying to make one-man miss. He'll be close to the first down marker, maybe a yard or 2 short. Or do they give it to him? Here, official marking it where we see it. We got the team right in front of them or behind that. They do say first down. So first down. Here, and that will be the move the chains. So I formation, receivers each way. Thorpe, he'll hand off in the backfield, one-man miss, and hit at the 45-yard line.
Jackson Sorum on the carry.
Jackson Sorum moving it forward. They're picking up the gain of 3. Be 2nd and 7. The messy huddle for Oaks, where they don't huddle up. They kind of look at the armband. They'll try and move a little quick. Not a true quick huddle, but not the traditional everyone circle up and get everything straightened away either. They're going to send trips receivers out to the left side, the near side closest to us. In the shotgun set, running back to the left side as well. Tight on the right side of the formation. They turn handoff, run right, and hit at the line of scrimmage. Turn back, Sorum with nowhere to go that time. Bryce Miller on to make the stop. Miller crashing in from that defensive side. On that defensive line, it's Bryce Miller, Brody Dickoff, Colin Jenin, Jack Matson. It will be John Matson, the middle linebacker, Griffin Mitzel, Chase Halfley next to him. Cornerbacks are Sawyer Owens and Brody Rogness, Tyson Lushik, and Carson Kazette, your safeties for Hillsboro Central Valley as they roll Kazette down into almost a 44 look. Shotgun set, 2 receivers right, 1 left, pointing there, saying someone moved. The officials agree, and the false start penalty will move it back. Here now will be 3rd down and 11 for Oaks. As we approach here, 8 minutes to go. Actually, 8 minutes on the dot to go here in this opening quarter. Burrows with a 53-yard touchdown run on their 3rd play from scrimmage. High snap, pulled down by Thorpe. He's going to chuck it deep down the right sideline. Looking and making the catch is Nitschke. Nitschke with the big catch. Good job to readjust and come back to the ball. Defender had the eyes into the sun, maybe couldn't see it, couldn't get the head turned around, and the big first down and a reception there as Reese Nitschke, they're doing math, 23, 33, 37 yards. They'll run the ball this play. Oaks hands it off into the middle. Dahlstrom, the fullback, gets the carry. There is Jenin and Matson, the defensive tackles. Hold tight. Another give here to the fullback. Dahlstrom trying to be the physical runner up through the middle. Kazette comes up from the safety spot, hits him, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3 after they get those gains. Under center, Thorpe. Burrows showing blitz, nearly jumps, stay on their side against the hard count. Now Oaks will come out of the set, reset the play here on 3rd and short. Turn, hand off, a little miscommunication, not a full start, but a late start in the backfield in that handoff, and it's going to be a tackle for loss. And officials here taking a timeout for a water break. Well, so we have a timeout here. Timeouts brought to you by Nodak Insurance, or Trail County agents with answers. Brad Richter, Noah Preston with Nodak Insurance. 7-0, Hillsboro Central Valley leads your Golden Harvest Team Kazette Seat Sale scoreboard.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Timeout taken by Oaks, their first. 6:45 to go in this first quarter. Here is Hillsboro Central Valley on defense, trying to stop on 4th down and short. 4th and 1. Oaks will come out of the huddle now. They'll have Bo Thorpe, the quarterback, under center. I formation. Dahlstrom here. It's going to be quarterback keep as Thorpe dives forward and should have the first down marker there. Yet they do signal move the change. So Thorpe with the carry for the first down. And we have a Burrow down on the play. Down on the play, here will be 1st and 10 for Oaks when we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Well, as we return to Oaks, Hillsboro Central Valley leading 7-0, but with a player down on the field. Being attended to right now by coaches, trainers. Can't quite see the number there of who it is. Here we do see John Matson. That's who he gets up being helped off the field. So the middle linebacker for the Burros. They're coming out with the 6:42 here to go in the first quarter. After that 4th down conversion by Oaks, quarterback sneak for the first down. And they will come back out. Seen here in the linebacking core, Hunter Kleckner will come in. Matson, leading tackler on the team, 12.5 coming into this game. So see how they adjust, pick up here. With that middle linebacker headed to the sidelines there, getting attended to. I formation, play action, being chased. Bo Thorpe rolling out to his left. Jack Matson on his way. Here's the throw to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Reese Nitschke with the touchdown on the crossing route all the way in for the 14-yard score. And now they're looking to even things out with a possible PAT. So Bo Thorpe incomplete on his first pass, good on his next 3 passes, 15, 37, and 14 yards. That's 15, 29, 59, 66 yards on the drive passing for Oaks. On for the PAT kick. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is well good, as that's well into the parking lot on that. PAT is good, and it's tied up 7-7 on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Touchdowns on the opening drive for both teams, and both with explosive plays to do it. Hillsboro Central Valley, 53-yard Tyson Lushik run. Had a big 37-yard pass from Bo Thorpe to Reese Nitschke, then Thorpe to Nitschke for a 14-yard score. PAT's good on both sides. We're tied 7-7. Here's the Tornado kickoff. It will come back, bounce at the 15, almost bounce straight up. Miller will have to take it on a second hop. And that allowed the defense to get down to him. He will not make it past the 25-yard line at the 24 is where they will start. 6:28 to go in our first quarter. Should mention here our officials for today's game. Referee Chris Larson, umpire Ryan Weber, head linesman is Cam Anderson, line judge is Jacob Schlett, and back judge is Nick Nelson. Here our officiating crew today. Thanks to those and everyone who's doing the officiating around, everywhere on Friday nights or volleyball nights, basketball nights in the winter, whatever it is. Appreciate those stripes. Shotgun set. They run the pitch play out to the left side. Carson Kazette looking for an edge. Here's he's trying to find it. He's tracked down. Potasic able to make the stop back at the line of scrimmage. There is able to get to the outside. New center in for Hillsboro Central Valley with John Matson coming out on defense last play with the injury. It's this junior, number 66, Alan Moocher. Had a couple quick snaps with Lushik on the sideline during that kickoff, trying to get this exchange down, but they'll start in the shotgun here on this second snap too. From the right hash mark, 3 receivers to the left side. Lushik takes steps that way, comes back to the right side. Now he's going to look to scramble. Over to the right side. He'll cross the 25 to the 30, to the 35 to the 40. And he's pushed out of bounds. Where did he push him out? At the 36-yard line. Will be gain for first down. There for Tyson Lushik. Brody Rognus will check in as a receiver. Griffin Mitzel rotates out in that rotation for Hillsboro Central Valley. Drive number 2 of the game. Again from the right hash mark. Rognus going to be wide to the right side. Bryce Miller going to be a slot receiver, almost wing back on the right side. Pistol set for Hillsboro Central Valley. Lushik runs the option left side pass to Kazette. Kazette takes the pitch around the left side to the 40 to the 45. Lowers the shoulder at the 47 across the 50 down to the other 49-yard line. Picking up a gain of 16 on a physical run and back-to-back first downs for Hillsboro Central Valley. Working here in the first quarter as Hunter Kleckner will come in. Kazette will get a breather. Rognus comes out. Mitzel comes in as the wide receiver, bringing in the play. Now into Oaks territory across the 50 to the 49. Chase Halfley goes from tight end to receiver, split out wide on the left side. Trips receivers up on the right side with Owens, Miller, and Mitzel. And before we get the snap, we get a timeout taken by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes take their second timeout of the half. Here as your timeout's brought to you by Brad Richter, Nick Preston, your Nodak Insurance Company, Trail County agents with answers.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
After the timeout, here will be Hillsboro Central Valley football. 1st and 10 from the Oaks Tornadoes 49-yard line. Both teams scoring on their opening possessions of the game. Here is Oaks. I think the 3 receivers set didn't like the alignment there. good to see as the Burros break the huddle from the sideline right now. John Matson back in at center. So you're able to rotate back over there to right guard. There after, I believe it was Brody Breitenbach that came in to play right guard while Matson was getting attended to. He looks to be moving pretty well as he comes up to the line of scrimmage, leading the offensive line up there from that pivot position. Tyson Lushik will be under center. I formation, receivers each way. Looking now, they're going to motion. Miller, both receivers coming in, is going to say, no, you go back here, and miscommunication, and we're going to take a timeout. Timeout taken by Hillsboro Central Valley, trying to avoid the delay of game penalty. So another timeout from your Trail County Agents with Answers, Brad Richter and Nick Preston in Hillsboro and Mayville. Call 701-636-5285.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
5:03 remaining in the first quarter. 7-7 the score on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley, second road game in as many weeks, coming in at 2-0. Oaks, they were off last week. They're 0-1 here to start the season in the first home game in for them. High formation, receivers each way, handoff, second man through. Sawyer Owens wrapped up as he hits the line of scrimmage. There, a gang tackle. Looked like Meyer in on the play to start things off from that defensive tackle position. Burrows quickly get up to the line of scrimmage. Oaks gets the defense set up. Burrows, I formation. Lushik turns, play action, looking to pass. He's going deep down the right sideline looking for Miller, and it is overthrown, incomplete. Lushik got hit as he threw too, and he'll get helped up. Looks to be okay there, but Lushik putting a rifle on that one. Miller just unable to run it down. I think Lushik getting knocked over. Our referee comes in, just kind of has a little conversation with him. Maybe, hey, you got hit hard, making sure that everyone's doing okay. It looks to be that way. Will now be 3rd and 10 for Hillsboro Central Valley. From the 49-yard line, trips receivers left side, wide side of the field away from us. Lushik will look that way as he drops back to pass, rolls out, comes back in. Flags come flying in as well. He's brought down for a sack back to the 44-yard line. And the holding is the call. That will be declined, so give the sack there. And I believe Jacob Potasic was the one that got the sack. So the holding call will be declined. Burrows will bring out the punt formation here with Brody Dickoff being the punter. Dickoff averaging about 28 yards per punt so far on the season. He'll be punting away from the sun. Will be hard for the returner here as a high punt angled toward the right side. Takes a bit of a Burrow roll and will finally be down inside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
No, right at the 21. Right at the 21. So will be Oaks coming out. Tornadoes starting 10 yards back further than they did on their first drive that ended up in the Reese Nitschke 14-yard touchdown catch to equalize the score. At the 21-yard line, Bo Thorpe will lead the offense out. They go one receiver right side. They're going to go one receiver left side as well. Here, tight end right side of the formation, I formation. Thorpe under center. Fullback Mathiasen, Sorum the tailback. The return, handoff here to Mathiasen, the fullback, and Matthias Dahlstrom. There. So reading both names at the same time in my head. Shouldn't do that. So the first down carry for 6 yards for Matthias Dahlstrom. Here brings up 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for Oaks. Wearing their home black on black unis with the orange and white shoulder stripes, the orange numerals. Looking sharp. Under center, Thorpe will turn, run the trap play left side behind the pulling right guard. Going to hand it off and going to be turned back. Jack Matson, Griffin Mitzel, Hunter Kleckner all teaming up. Here to drive the ball carrier back. No gain that play. Here, so will be now a 3rd down and 4. Rotation comes out as fullback Dahlstrom comes out. Coming in will be, looks like Joseph Dobitz as a receiver. Here on that right side. Nope, left side. In the backfield, Sorum to the left side of the quarterback. Thorpe takes the shotgun pass, looks over left side, caught it. No, hold on. And through the hands, incomplete. Dobitz unable to hang on the quick comeback route. And it'll bring up 4th down. 4th down and 4. Likely punt situation for the Tornadoes. Punter here is Reese Nitschke. He'll be back there, and back to return will be Sawyer Owens as he backs up all the way to his 35-yard line. Sorum calls for the snap, gets the left-footed kickoff. Owens from the 39, cuts up here to the 40, to the 45, now to midfield at the 50, working back across the grain. He'll try and work his way up, wiggle free for an extra 3 yards across the 50, down to the 46-yard line. Here, and a return of 13 yards for Sawyer Owens on that punt. So with 2:23 to go in our first quarter, here as we bring you this game from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl with the Farmers Union Insurance Agency, downtown Hillsboro. I formation, twin receivers to the left side. Rognus out wide, Miller in the slot. Lushik will be under center. Play clock down to 5 as a snap comes back. Run the option, nothing there left. Coming back to the right side. Lushik sticks, farms his way free. Now here he's back up to the 50 as he went back to the other 45. He does get back to the 50, but it's going to be a loss of the play of 4 yards for that play as Trey Miles able to bring him down on that play for the tackle for loss. So the ball right at midfield, 2nd down and 14 for Hillsboro Central Valley. John Matson back in at center. Here's Tyson Lushik will be the quarterback. Split backs. They're going to flip the receivers. Twins to the left side is Miller and Mitzel. Everyone gets set. Snap come back. Rolling out to the left. Lushik looking, nothing there, but green grass. He'll tuck and run. He's across to the 40-yard line, and we'll see where they mark him on that far sideline away from us. Official keeps walking, and they're going to put him here at the 35-yard line. Going to be enough for 1st down. Here, so they will move the chains. 4th first down of the ball game for Hillsboro Central Valley. Minute 20 to go in our first quarter, tied 7-7. Lushik 53-yard touchdown run and a Reese Nitschke 14-yard touchdown catch, the 2 scoring plays in our first quarter. From the left hash mark, Lushik in the split back shotgun set. Back to pass, looking to the right side, looking at Miller, nothing there, trying a little out and up, and he's going to chuck it down the right sideline. That's going to be, that held on? No, incomplete. Miller caught it, but out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd down now for Hillsboro Central Valley. Last week, Lushik throwing a couple touchdown passes, comes into this game just 9 of 31, so just under 33% completion there, but 295 yards, 4 touchdowns to 1 interception here, so making some big plays happen. So when you averaging almost 30 yards of completion. Back to pass, looking here on a slant, caught by Halfley. He had the big 100-yard game last week. His helmet pops off as he's wrapped up, brought down on the tackle that time.
Brody Moore on the tackle.
There, Brody Moore, outside linebacker, making the stop. So move it up here, first down. On Lushik's first completion of the game. Rognus will come in now. Ball will be marked down to the 25-yard line. They're going to split Rognus out wide right side. Jacob Miller going to be split out wide left side for Hillsboro Central Valley. Movement up front as the ball comes loose, but play is blown dead. Here and with the
5 yards, first down.
false start. False start, first penalty by Hillsboro Central Valley. So coach is talking about, hey, playing clean, avoiding some mistakes, the self-inflicted mistakes. Oaks was able to do that on their, come back from it on their first drive as they had a couple false starts, but some big plays. They recovered to get the tying touchdown. Hillsboro Central Valley had the false start there. First accepted penalty. They had one in the last drive, but just took a sack off the board for the defense instead. Trips receivers right side, one left side. Lushik, and we have movement again as the play blown dead and back-to-back false starts. And just like that, it's first and 20 for Hillsboro Central Valley. So first and 20 for the Burros as they move the ball back to the 35-yard line. In the middle of the field between the hashes with 3 seconds left, likely the final play of the quarter. And Hillsboro Central Valley now sends Jacob Miller out wide left. Trips receivers right, Rognus, Bryce Miller, and Owens. Back to pass, looking here. It's a wide receiver screen to Rognus, trying to get a block from Owens. He'll work his way up here to the 34-yard line.
Nathan Smith
there is able to get 5 yards on the catch, but that will be the final play of quarter number 1. On your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley and Oaks tied at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
So we flip sides of the field. Burrows now going from right to left as what would be into the sun, but the sun has conveniently, thankfully, gone behind a cloud for us here, so we don't have to look into it either. Pistol formation, 4 wide, motion Owens right side to the left side. Low snap comes in, picked up off the grass by Lushik. He'll fire left side, caught by Bryce Miller at the 20, to the 15, trying to make a man miss. Shoestring tackle down here to the 8-yard line. They're in a big play of 26 yards to Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller making the catch here now for the first down. And Hillsboro Central Valley able to come back from back-to-back full start penalties. Had it first and 20. And the Miller catch gets him the first down. Miller will be out wide to the right side. Mitzel will be out wide to the left side. In the I formation, Lushik will be under center. Kazette the lead back, hand it to Owens the tailback. He'll slide, cut to the left side. He's down to the 6-yard line, gain of 2 yards. Hillsboro Central Valley trying to cash in here. Now inside the 10-yard line of the Tornadoes. Rognes brings the play in from the sideline. Jack Matson, Colin Jenin, John Matson, Al Mucher, and Brody Dickoff, the offensive line. Here as they go, Bryce Miller out wide right, Brody Rognes wide left, I formation, Lushik turns, he'll hand off, fullback give there to Kazette as he's working through on 2nd and goal from the 7. And Bone another 2-yard line, 2-yard gain up to the 5. So, 3rd down now. Mitzel will check in. He'll be out wide to the right along with Bryce Miller. Sawyer Owens and Chase Halfley go wide left side. Kazette in the pistol set behind Lushik. They motion Miller, the inside receiver. They roll out now. Lushik looking to pass. He's plumb deep. There's a flag on the play. He's going to throw to the end zone. It's just thrown away. Incomplete. I think on the motion, I think Miller got turned upfield before the ball was snapped. And we'll wait. Officials are talking to the Oaks sideline. So do they push him back, make it 3rd and goal from the 11? Or do they give it 4th down and goal from the 6?
Legal motion.
It is going to be legal motion. It is declined, going to be 4th down. 4th down opportunity for Hillsboro Central Valley. 10:25 to go in quarter number 2. Ball marked inside the left hash mark. Play comes into the huddle. 17 on the clock as they break it. Brody Rognes, Bryce Miller, and Sawyer Owens right to left on the trips receiver's right side. Lushik looking on the slant, looking at Halfley. He's hit before the ball gets to him, and the flag comes in. And that will extend the drive. So it'll be a defensive penalty on a pass interference as running that slant, and Oaks may be anticipating that, but getting there trying to make the stop too quickly.
Pass interference. Defense.
And it is defense.
To the goal. Still 4th down.
Not a fresh set of downs. Not a fresh set. Got to know that difference there between the high school and the college game, but it does go half the distance, so it ends up being a 3-yard penalty, but it gives the Burros a second crack at the end zone. And looks like they're going to go with the heavy fullback set possibly as a Jamison Lee going to come in as another tight end, but we're getting everything set up first there. And officials, coaches, everyone getting on the same page. So it is 4th down from the 3-yard. It's down to essentially a 2-point conversion. They return, hand off to Owens, following the right side as they overload, move Jack Matson over to that right side. They run behind him and Dickoff, and they get in for the score. Sawyer Owens with the power game that time, the 3 yards out for the touchdown. 10:17 to go in quarter number 2 as Owens caps off a 46-yard drive, taking over 4 minutes. 2:23 plus 1. 4 minutes and change. Owens with a 3-yard run as his second touchdown on the season. Brody Dickoff on for the PAT. Halfley to snap, Lushik to hold. Snap, hold, kick is up and good. PAT is through. Hillsboro Central Valley takes the lead, 14-7. And your Golden Harvest, Tim Kazette, Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Hillsboro Central Valley taking the lead 14-7. Fourth down. Touchdown run for Sawyer Owens. Here, and that came after the previous fourth down. There was a defensive pass interference penalty that moved the ball up 3 yards and made it 4th and goal from the 3. Burrows bring in the heavy set, extra offensive linemen. They move guys from the left side to the right side and just say, we're going to run behind this wall. They do in the 3-yard touchdown run for Owens. They lead 14-7. Bryce Miller has it teed up. Right-footed kick is back, well struck to the 8-yard line. Picked up here by Nitschke for the Oaks Tornadoes. He's up to the 30, hit at the 31, brought down there.
Jackson Sorum on the return.
Actually, Jackson Sorum
First and 10 on the 32-yard
with the carry on the return. So 10-10 to go, second quarter. And again, the kicking ball switched out. There we go. Up to the line of scrimmage. Oaks will send wide. No, one wide left, one wide right. Here's, they get everyone set up. I formation, under center. Drew Thorpe turns, hands off, fullback give. Big hole that time. And that is the longest run of the season thus far, given up by the Borough defense, an 11-yard carry and a first down on the first play of the drive. Tornadoes get up to that line of scrimmage, look to call in the play and get everything going there. They're going to send out here wide to the right on the near side. There, Joseph Dobitz. Nitschke out wide left side. I formation turned, handoff, second man through. Jackson Sorum stiff arms his way here past the 45 up to the 47-yard line. Going to be a gain of 4 for the Tornadoes.
Jackson Sorum with a 3-yard carry.
Looking out here. Yep, Sorum there. That's Dobitz on that far side here. Now they bring in David Bakke. He'll be receiver. He flips over here to the near side with a twin receiver set with Dobitz. 3 wide, 1 running back and a shotgun set for the quarterback, Bo Thorpe. Turn, hand off, out of the backfield give, spinning out of a tackle, breaking free to the right side, finally brought down by Lushik across the 50, down to the 44-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 12. And a couple chunk plays on this drive here for Oaks. Here's they rotate out now, coming in, seeing Nathan Schmitz. He'll be tight end on the left side of the line. They're going to go Wildcat formation here. Nope, now Thorpe is dropping back into the pistol set. Got the up back, though, in front of him. Thorpe will turn, handoff. As it's dropped, the ball not handled cleanly, and it's picked up by the Burrows. The handoff was fumbled, trying to get it off to Sorum, and unable to do it cleanly. Burrows jump on it, and they will take possession. We also have a Tornado slow to get up, as we'll have a timeout here between the possessions. So the turnover and the takeaway for the Borough defense, it'll be 1st and 10. Hillsboro Central Valley offense when we come back, leading 14-7, 8:29 to go, second quarter.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemind.com.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
For the Oaks Tornadoes, Jackson Sorum will be helped off the field. Thereafter, the fumble recovered by Hillsboro Central Valley gives them the ball on their own 45-yard line, 8:29 to go in this second quarter after they just had a 46-yard touchdown drive. Now they're trying to put up a 55-yard touchdown drive. They started the game with a 65-yard touchdown drive. Of course, that big play on that first score, Lushik with the 53-yard run. He'll be the quarterback coming out under center. Looks like Bo Thorpe going to move to the safety, coming in now, replacing Sorum on the defense for Oaks. Play action, it's going to be a quarterback keeper around the left side. Lushik trying to get a block. He'll get nothing there, lowers the shoulder, does pick up 2. Says he wasn't down, trying to get up, but the officials say no, down. You were down. Said no, I landed on top of him and got up, but whistle blown dead. There, so short gain for Lushik on the 2-yard carry. Here with 77 yards on 5 carries so far in this one. Take out the big 53-yarder, and that's still 4 carries for 24, which is a healthy 6 yards per pop. Trips receivers left on the near sideline. From the left hash mark, 1 receiver right. Shotgun set, running back to that left side. Lushik looking left. And nothing there. He's going to step up in the pocket, try and escape out to the left side. Flag comes in. Temporarily, maybe a half yard. But this looks like a holding, going to bring it back. So Burrows went trips, and they tried to get the one-on-one matchup with Halfley out on the right side. It is going to be a holding penalty. 3rd penalty, totaling 20 yards for Hillsboro Central Valley in this first half. Still 7:35 to go. Here's this game right now, 51 minutes old from opening kickoff. Hillsboro Central Valley sends Halfley out wide right. Trips receiver, Owens inside, then Bryce Miller, then Brody Rognes out wide left. Carson Kazette in the backfield with the quarterback Lushik. They're going to run a stop route on the outside to Halfley. Getting in open space, trying to make one guy miss it. A beautiful, beautiful open field tackle. That time, able to get out there David Bakke. And a late flag comes in. What do we have now? Our side judge throws the flag, talks with our official. What do we have? Talking with Lushik.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, 15-yard penalty.
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike on Hillsboro Central Valley. So move them way back now.
Down counts, 4th down.
And it's going to be 4th down, and should be an opportunity for Oaks to get the ball back in good field position. 4th down here, punt formation. Brody Deckoff is going to see what kind of boot he can put into this one. It's going to be Bo Thorpe going back as the returner. Back to punt here. Dickoff gets off the line drive. Punt angled and angled too sharply. Official going to walk back here to the 40, to the 35, to the 33-yard line. Net of just 10 yards on the punt, and great field position for Oaks now to take over. 6:55 to go here in our second quarter. Get out here. Looks like Andrew Rosendahl going to come in as a running back. There again, Jackson Sorum last drive, ending it there with being attended to the trainer. Going over to the sideline here, and I don't know where he's at right now. Being blocked from my view. So Rosendahl, the deep back here behind Dahlstrom as they give it to Matthias Dahlstrom left side and into the second level. Heavy physical running. They're able to bring it down and get off that pile. Where are they going to mark it? Down here to the 26-yard line, gain of 7. There is 10, 16, 17, 28, 35 yards on 6 carries now for Dahlstrom. Wide receiver out to the right side is Zaid Heyer. On that wide side of the field, the play blown dead. We have flags coming in. And blown it dead, you're looking at procedure or false start. It is a false start. 4th penalty here on Oaks. So both teams dealing with some laundry out here on Friday night. No one likes doing your laundry on Friday night, trying to clean that up. Bothorpe will be under center, I formation. Dahlstrom, the fullback, and Rosendahl, the tailback. They're going to turn play action. Thorpe will rolling out, looking here. He's going to throw into the flat. It's caught. Caught there, and it's going to be the tight end Schmitz able to make the catch, and Schmitz is slow to get up here down at the 16-yard line. So we'll have another timeout taken here. So he'll be attended to. And it will be first down Oaks when we come back. Hillsboro Central Valley leading 14-7. Your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the Burrows want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day, too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, and contact information. It's all of the school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Gazette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Gazette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Being helped off the field from the one sideline to the other. And it looks like it is Nathan Schmitz there. Trainer will check him out. Meanwhile,
on the 19-yard line.
the tight end spot, they're going to bring in Brody Moore on the left side. Turn, handoff, fullback give. Bryce Miller trying to rip that ball out from behind as Jack Madsen has him wrapped up. And Matthias Dahlstrom will have it 1st and 10 and picking up a couple. There's Dahlstrom. Here may have to take on a big load here the rest of the way. Jackson Sorum with an injury. Grayson Sagert not in the lineup here today. He was week 1, part of that running back crew. Toss-out play to the left side and brought down for a loss. Chase Halfley, what a beautiful play to blow up the blocker and then getting the running back down. Halfley, full effort on that one and mark it back 4 yards, loss of 4. on the play. Brings up now a 3rd and 13 from the 22-yard line, under 5 minutes to play in this first half. Oaks will have the 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left, pistols set for Bo Thorpe. He's back to pass. Shotgun set, actually. It was next to him. Throwing over the middle, and it's over the head that time. Intended receiver, Joseph Dobitz, there on the post route. A little high, couldn't haul it in. Brings up 4th down. 4th down for Oaks, trying to do what the Burros did on their last offensive possession, and that's cash in on 4th down. They did pick up a big 4th down on their previous scoring drive. Seeing if they can do it now from 13 yards away. 4th and 1's a lot easier. 4 receivers, 2 each direction. High snap. Thorpe, though, brings it in. He looks left side on the wheel route and is caught for the touchdown. Little crisscross route that time and able to make the catch. 22 yards for the score. Thorpe with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Bakke with the touchdown catch. There for his first catch of the year for Bakke. What a time for it to come in on 4th down. On for the PAT. Snap, hold, kick is up, kick, ooh, no good. PAT is no good. So we'll maintain Hillsboro Central Valley with the 1-point advantage. 14-13, your Golden Harvest. Tim Kazette, Seed Sales Scoreboard, 4:25 to go, first half on yourliveevent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side, corner 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
14-13, Hillsboro Central Valley leading Oaks as the tornado kickoff. Going left to right, Burrows return right to left as Bryce Miller picks it up here at the 14-yard line. Big hole as he tries to cut up, but it's closed off as he gets down to the 35-yard line. Brought down by Oaks there. Andy Jones in on the special teams stop. And Hillsboro Central Valley with 4:19 to go in this second quarter. Looking to put together a 4-minute drive and try and bleed the clock, pick up some yardage here and get a score before the half. From the 36-yard line, their own 36-yard line, Hillsboro Central Valley sends Rognus left, Bryce Miller right, I formation. Gazette and Owens. Lushik under center, 6 on the play clock. Does get the snap here. Gives it off to Owens left side, being wrapped up high and eventually spun down. There as Zaid Heyer making the stop. Note for anyone with the looking at new jerseys. Orange and black looks great, but check the font because those 6s and 8s and 9s are really hard to differentiate from a press box. They look great, just hard to read. Here's a give here to Carson Kazette. He'll shimmy his way up here past the 45, up to the 47-yard line, picking up the first down. Checking still Bo Thorpe in at safety there, so Jackson Sorum not returning here to the field right now. Left earlier. Twin receivers right side. That's from the left hash mark. Give out to Sawyer Owens. Jump cut to the outside, trying to make his way. He'll tiptoe along the sideline. He's finally wrestled out. Here across the 50, down to the 43-yard line. There, so gain of 9. Going to be second and short for Hillsboro Central Valley. 3:04 to go in this first half. Burrows still have 2 timeouts left. Tornadoes have 1 here with the usage early on. Griffin Mitzel brings in the play now. Here's the temperature cooling down here tonight. It's been cool the last few days. Here in the sun going low, lights coming out. It's going to be a quarterback keeper on a power around to the right side. Lushik following the lead blocker, gets to the edge, has the first down and more across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Here, gain of 7 for Tyson Lushik. Clock will stop there as they huddle up. Went out of bounds. Chase Halfley comes out of the huddle, wide receiver right side. Trips receivers left side, Rognes, Miller, Owens, outside to inside. Turn, give off here to the fullback Cassette. Working his way off the left tackle behind Jack Matson and Colin Jenin in that B gap. Gets first down carry down to the 32-yard line. Picking up 5. There's we have the Burrow sideline in front of us down below. Do hear those coaches talking. Hey, we got 2 timeouts left. Let's use the clock rightly. Talking with quarterback Lushik. Still want to work with good pace, but you don't have to hurry. 2:26 to go here in the quarter. Trips receivers right side. They just flip-flop the formation from the pistol set. They're going to run an option. No, it's going to be back to pass. Lushik doesn't like it there. He'll tuck it, run, and he'll pick up 1 yard.
Max Klein on the tackle.
Klein able to come over and make the stop for Oaks. Oaks has had a good pass rush here today. They put some pressure on Lushik. He has a couple runs there that he's been able to scamper free from out of that passing set. Here, we'll see what he does now on 3rd down and mid-range. 3rd and long 4, call it 5. Trips receivers right, 1 receiver left. Halfley ISO'd up there. On that left side, they're going to look to him on that comeback road. It's hit the line of scrimmage. It's popped up at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Big hand pops up that time. Giles Meyer, that defensive tackle, able to make it incomplete. Brings up 4th down, and importantly for Oaks, clock stops. So they save some time here. Burrows from the 32, looking like they're going to go for it. Here's they bring their offense out of the huddle. Bryce Miller inside right side. Griffin Mitzel out right side. 2 receivers left side. We have Halfley and Owens. Cassette in the backfield with Lushik. He's looking left side. Throwing there into the flat. It's incomplete. Overthrows Owens there. Right at the sticks. Just couldn't haul it in. And it will be a turnover on downs. With 1:30 to go in our second quarter. Oaks takes over. 1 timeout left, looking to drive. And they got to go 68 yards for a score. Dobitz will come out wide to the right side. Dahlstrom will be the fullback there in the I formation. Looks like Rosendahl behind him. Thorpe looking on a quick throw. To the left side there to Nitschke. Nitschke makes a miss along the left sideline, and he spins off another, but he steps out of bounds. Shy, and then a late hit coming in too. Add on a late hit. So up to the 48. That's a gain of 16 on the reception for Nitschke. Add on another 15 on the personal foul. There, and that's going to put them at the 30. So from the 30 to the 30, 32 to the 31.
Personal foul, late hit on the defense, going to be 15 yards added onto the end of the run. First down.
$82 yards on 4 catches plus a touchdown for Reese Nitschke right now. My math was off. It's to the 35. Okay. Back to pass. Thorpe looking on that quick play to Dobitz. Nothing there. He's going to roll out, throw it out of bounds. Tossing it away. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with 1:16 to go. Trying that quick hitch route. And I always say, if you're running enough of those hitch routes, you're probably trying to set up a double move or something down the stretch or for a big play. So watch how the defense plays those. Stay home. Nitschke will be wide left side. Dobitz wide right side. Also, receiver there will be Baki inside. Slot receiver left. Back to pass. Thorpe looking. Pressure coming as he rolls out to the left side. He's going to throw it deep. Coming over and makes the catch over the defense for the touchdown. Oaks with a ball thrown up for a prayer. 37 yards and a touchdown. The 3rd passing touchdown by Bo Thorpe this half. What a throw. Baki comes up with it. 59 yards, 2 touchdowns on 2 catches. And a drive that went a total of 24 seconds. On for the PAT. Well, we're going to have a timeout by Oaks before it. Before the kick, we take this timeout right now. 19-14, your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
In our pregame conversation, head coach Greg Dobitz for the Oaks Tornadoes saying, hey, we got to make sure to limit the explosive plays. But in the first half there, the explosive plays have mostly come from the Tornado offense. 37 yards to Reese Nitschke. 22 and 37-yard, both touchdown catches there for David Baki. And Oaks with the lead. 19-14, they're going to come out looking like they're going to go for 2. They are going to line up with the offense out there trying to make it a 7-point advantage here towards the end of the first half. Thorpe under center, turns. He's going to roll it to his left side, looking in the flat. It's intercepted by Griffin Mitzel. You can't run it back. Well, he wanted to. He turned, but the official saw it, and the 2-point will fail. And it will stay 19-14. Oaks with the lead on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
66 seconds left in the first half. Oaks will kick off. So far, they haven't kicked super deep. Most of them have gone to the up backs, Cassette or Rognus there. We'll see what Oaks wants to do. As the left-footed, it will be a squib kick picked up by Cassette on the left side. Finding room up to the 40 to the 43-yard line, so just shy of midfield to start this possession. 61 seconds. Burrows still do have 2 timeouts here, and senior quarterback Tyson Lushik will try and lead them to a quick strike drive. We just saw Oaks have that quick strike drive. Had the pass play with the personal foul penalty tacked on here that helped them get a big chunk of yardage right on that first play. Now, Hillsboro Central Valley, a 3-wide receiver to the right side. They turn, they hand off, give it to Gazette. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Here's Gazette will let the clock run now. You can hear coaches. Mitzel brings in the play. Down to 43 seconds. And Hunter Kleckner will check in as well as a fullback. 33 seconds on the game clock. 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers right side. Lushik back to pass, looking here, finding Miller in the flat to the 50, and he steps out across the 50 at the 48-yard line. Going to be a gain of 6 for Bryce Miller. Clock stops, 3rd and 1 from the right hash mark. 23 seconds remaining here in the half, and we see the prevent defense coming out here for Oaks, knowing that there's a lot of yardage that the Burros would have to pick up. Both Brody Moore and Bo Thorpe with the too high safety look. Now, almost 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. Turn, handoff here to Gazette. He's going to break free to the left side, cross the 40. Clock stops with the first down. They take the timeout up to the 39-yard line. Gain of 9 for the Burro timeout. So timeout taken here from Nodak Insurance, your Trail County agents with answers. Brad Richter, Nick Preston. 17 seconds left, first half. Oaks leading 19-14. Your Team Gazette Seats L scoreboard.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
Be 1st and 10 for Hillsboro Central Valley, as they have 1 timeout left, 17 seconds. Trying to pick up a chunk of yards here before we go into the half. Oaks with the late touchdown score to take the lead, and they can receive to start the second half. Hillsboro Central Valley comes out of the sideline huddle. Halfley, Owens wide left. Rognus, Miller wide right. Lushik in the pistol set. Takes a snap. Standing at the 47. He's going to chuck it over the middle. Caught by Rognus. Rognus gets it up here to the 20-yard line. And whistle. Timeout taken. 19-yard gain for Brody Rognus. There on a good, solid strike from quarterback Dyson Lushik. 12 seconds to go. Final timeout taken by Hillsboro Central Valley. We take it as well from your Nodak Insurance Company, Trail County agents with answers, Brad Richter and Nick Preston.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
Here we're barring a short completion or an incompletion or something out of bounds. Going to be tough to get a second play off. Hillsboro Central Valley, sideline or end zone, kind of what they should be playing here. On 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Coming up next will be our halftime report. from the Ryan Opdahl Agency, downtown Hillsboro. Right now, Hillsboro Central Valley, I formation, receivers each way. Play action right, rolling out left. Throwing it in the flat, skip there to Rognus, incomplete. Incomplete to Rognus, 8 seconds left on the game clock now. And this is one that got to be coming here to the end zone. So Oaks going to go with that 3 deep shell now with the defensive backs. Nitschke, Thorpe, and Baki. Hillsboro Central Valley. This is always a play, situation I should say, hook and ladder. I've seen it happen in this situation a few times over the years. Usually works. Here's a back, rolling out to the right side. Pressure comes. Lushik just got to throw it up to the end zone. Looking for his receiver, and it's incomplete as the clock hits zeros. Trying to go to Mitzel there, and it's broken up by Oaks as we go to halftime on your Golden Harvest. Tim Cassette, Seed Sales scoreboard. Oaks leads Hillsboro Central Valley 19-14.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per row per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the boroughs want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day, too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, and contact information. It's all on the school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Your halftime report from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency downtown Hillsboro. At the half, Oaks leading 19-14 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Here's Yep, Mark. I'm speedy like that. 1914. Oaks leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. First half summary. Hillsboro Central Valley, third play from scrimmage. Tyson Lushik on a triple option play over to the left side. Keeps it 53 yards to the end zone. And Hillsboro Central Valley on the board less than 90 seconds into the game. Oaks, though, responds on their next drive as they come down, get a big pass play of 37 yards to Reese Nitschke down the right sideline on a jump ball play that comes back, makes the play on the ball, gets the first down, extends the drive, have a 4th and 1 quarterback sneak, and then come up with a Nitschke 14-yard touchdown catch from quarterback Bo Thorpe. PAT was good, tied at 7-7. Hillsboro Central Valley, after a punt, would come back after an Oaks punt. They would drive 46 yards on 4th down, the first 4th down. 4th and goal from the 6, trying to get it to the left side receiver to Chase Halfley. Defense got there too quick. Defensive interference gives them another shot at the 4th down. Not a fresh set down, just another shot at 4th down. This time they overload with the offensive line on the right side. They follow that way with Sawyer Owens. He's in for the 3-yard touchdown run. And 14-7, here 10-17 to go in the second quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley was on top. Back-to-back scores, though, by Oaks to end the half. Both from Bo Thorpe to David Baki. A 22-yard catch on 4th down for the touchdown, and a 37-yard on a drive that took just 24 seconds to go, a total of 68 yards. Big play of 16 yards to start the drive. Penalty on top of it was about half the yardage. The other half coming on the David Baki 37-yard touchdown catch. Third touchdown of the first half for Bo Thorpe, and after the 2-point pass was intercepted, 19-14 is our score here. That was with a minute 6 left. Burrows couldn't get the pass to the end zone to get complete at the end of the half, and that's where we sit at our halftime score. 19-14, Oaks leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Stick with us here on YourLiveEvent.com. More of your halftime report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, comes up next.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Halftime report on YourLiveEvent.com from Oaks. The Oaks Tornadoes lead the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 19-14. Let's take a look at some of the other scores going on here in Region 1 for 11A. Valley City leading Sargent County 16-8 at the half. Also at the halftime, Northern Cass and Lisbon tied at 6. Ellendale Edgeley Calm leading at halftime 41-0 over Mayport CG. Oaks travels to Mayport CG next week, take on the Patriots, while the Burros will welcome in the EEK there for their game next week. So easy exchange of film between the two teams there. Everyone was going to watch the same thing. Also here, let's see. That's the scores for Region 1. Couple Region 2 scores. Thompson leading Turtle Mountain 46-0 at halftime. And yeah, that's the scores. Carrington leading Grafton 14-6 there in Region 2. So a couple of scores popping in on that feed. But here in Oaks, it's the Tornadoes leading the Burros 19-14. Our first half stats when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com. Your halftime report from Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourage all students to be involved in the activities at your school. Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs. Wishing all of the students, teachers, staff, and administration a successful new school year from the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Halftime report with Oaks leading Hillsboro Central Valley 19-14. Let's look at our first half stats for the Oaks Tornadoes. Jackson Sorum had 6 carries for 19 yards. It was Matthias Dahlstrom with 7 carries, totaling 37 yards. 1 carry, 2 yards for Bo Thorpe. 1 carry, -4 yards for Andrew Rosendahl. And 1 team carry on a fumble for 0 yards. 16 carries, 54 yards. A lot of damage done through the air, though. Reese Nitschke, 4 catches, 82 yards and a touchdown. Nathan Schmitz, 1 catch, 15 yards. David Bakke, 2 catches, 59 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bo Thorpe through the air, 7 of 10 passing, 156. That's 210 yards of total offense in the first half. 1 turnover, 4 penalties for Oaks in the first half. For Hillsboro Central Valley, rushing the ball, Sawyer Owens with 6 carries, 30 yards, and a touchdown. It was Carson Kazette, 7 carries for 45 yards. Tyson Lushik, 7 carries for 85 yards and a touchdown run. Receiving-wise, Chase Hapley, 1 catch for 12. Brody Rognus, 2 catches for 24 yards. Bryce Miller, 2 catches for 32 yards. There, Tyson Lushik through the air, 5 of 10 passing, 68 yards. And this one. Burrows with 228 yards of total offense in the first half. No turnovers. They did have 5 penalties in the first half. Our second half is coming up next. Oaks with the lead will have the ball when we return. This wraps up your Farmers Union Insurance, Ryan Opdahl Agency. Give them a call at 701-436-5777, your halftime report.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Thank you for joining us today on YourLiveEvent.com, our audio-only broadcast here from Oaks. Tornadoes leading 19-14. Our second half about to get started here as the final seconds of the clock tick off. And Burrows already have it teed up and ready. So we're just waiting for that clock to run out and get it reset. Thanks for joining us here today, YourLiveEvent.com. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check out the website for your upcoming broadcast schedule. Thanks as well to all the sponsors that you'll hear throughout our broadcast here today. Appreciate their sponsorship there. Please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. Second half kickoff is off as Bryce Miller kicks it right to left here. Picked up on the run by Reese Nitschke. Hole on the right side. He'll work over to the left side. No, that's going to be... It's going to be Andrew Rosendahl. There with the kick return that time. Brings it up to the 34-yard line. 34-yard line here, and that is where Oaks will start out. Giles Meyer, Max Klein, Dylan Quant, Jacob Potasic, Eli Dinger on the offensive line. Here's we're going to have a flag come out before the snap. And it's going to be on Oaks. Going to move him back on the offsides. Didn't get lined up there. So 1st and 15 now for the Tornadoes. I'm trying to see on that far sideline if Schmitz has come back in. I can't yet here. Give to the fullback, Dahlstrom, up the middle. He'll get up, pick up 4 of those penalty yards back. 2nd and 11 for Matthias Dahlstrom. Seeing here, Joseph Dobit's going to be out wide left side as a receiver. Near side will be Nitschke. High formation, Dahlstrom, the fullback. They're going to pass here to left side. Broken up there by Sawyer Owens. Got the hand in there, deflected it away. Incomplete pass. And we'll bring up 3rd down and long. Needing to get up to the 44-yard line. They have the ball at the 33. Do the math. 3rd and 11. Bo Thorpe, quarterback for Oaks. He'll have Dobitz coming here wide right side. Dahlstrom will be the running back in the backfield here in this shotgun set. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Snap comes back, a little high. Thorpe, though, pulls it down, looks in the flat, caught at the 40, pushed out of bounds. It's going to be short by about 2 yards. Gain of 9. Zaid Heyer will make that catch. And it's going to be a decision here for Oaks. They're going to come up looking like they're going to go for it. We'll see if they're just going to try that hard count or if they go to the big fullback. They got the Burrows to jump. Got the Burrows to jump. There's that hard count as showing blitz. Linebackers come across. 5-yard penalty. 1st down. There for Oaks. So 1st and 10, shy of midfield from the 47-yard line. Here in this first drive of half number 2, leading 19-14. We got another flag coming out. Another flag coming out pre-snap. And this one's going to be an illegal substitution. Tornadoes with an illegal substitution. So both teams not having that crisp, clean game right now with penalties. Back now to the 42-yard line. There it was at the 47. Now it's at the 42 when you take off that 5 yards. Receiver out wide right here. I formation, turn, second man through. Looking in the backfield, following, breaking to the outside, on the outside to the 50, to the 45. It's a foot race, down the edge, breaking away. Rosendahl is into the end zone for the touchdown. Andrew Rosendahl, 58 yards for the score. And Oaks, the Tornadoes, extend their lead. 58 yards, Rosendahl getting it in on the ground. There, and that one run eclipses all of the first half yardage on the ground for the Oaks Tornadoes. And the big thing for them is it puts them in with the 2-possession lead now. On for the PAT kick. Here is Nitschke to kick, snap, hold, kick is up, this one is true. PAT is good. 2 of 3 on the day on the PAT kicks, and that makes it 26-14. Oaks leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. Your Golden Harvest, Tim Cassette, Seats Hill scoreboard.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things, and then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981.
58-yard touchdown run by Andrew Rosendahl. Extending the lead for the Oaks Tornadoes as they get the big play to start the third quarter. Talked about earlier, Burrow's run game, 2.13 and 2.34 on the yards allowed weeks 1 and 2. After that 58, and yes, I know the 58-yard run is going to certainly help things, but now giving up 6.5 yards a carry on the game here today. Kickoff here, angled, will bounce, and it will be down there. Here, and Burrow's going to take it. They're just falling on, and no, it did go out of bounds. I thought it did. I just didn't see the flag come out because the flag didn't come out. There. So it will come out, and it will mark it here at the 35-yard line. 35-yard line for Hillsboro Central Valley, needing a score to, at the very least, keep pace. And now trying to come back from 12 down. Tyson Lushik under center. I formation, twin receivers to the right side. Give here to the fullback, Cassette. Cassette bouncing out along that left side, falling behind, still on his feet as he works his way up here to the 39-yard line. Tough 4-yard carry that time. There's Cassette, gets it up. 8 carries, 49 yards for him now. Be second down and 6. Hillsboro Central Valley, Jack Matson, Colin Jenin, John Matson on Moocher, Brody Dickoff on the offensive line. Here's I make a note for myself. Here the give, left side, jump cut, a little shifty, not the hit stick, but the juke move that time by Owens, jump left, jump back right. Here's, he gets it up now to the 3-yard line. Gain of 4 for Sawyer Owens. There's Antfi Dimitrov coming in. Seeing some substitutions in here. A couple guys getting knocked up or nicked up earlier. So some bench players come in here. Bo Thorpe, one of those as a safety now, playing deep safety back here. 12 yards off as he steps up. Here, flag comes in on the 3rd and short sneak. And Lushik would have it depending on the penalty. It's going to be a hold on Hillsboro Central Valley. You say a 5-yard penalty? Okay. Yeah. Official caught his mistake. No, it is a 10-yard penalty. There, so that marks it back. Goes from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 12. And that was a key talked about for Coach Joe Johnson to be clean, avoid the penalties. Back-to-back weeks now with at least 7 penalties. Other thing last week, according to the stats provided, Hillsboro Central Valley 6 of 8 on 3rd down last week in the win at Thompson. Here they got to pick up a big 3rd down, needing 11 yards. Griffin Mitzel will be wide left side on the near side. Split backs with Kazette and Owens. Bryce Miller going to be wide on the right side. Back to pass. Lushik rolling to his right. He's looking. Still rolling, trying to find something, anything, nothing. He's going to tuck and run as he jukes along the sideline, and he's brought down there. They say he was in the act of being brought down as the whistle came in from the official. So no penalty on that late hit on the sideline. It wasn't a late hit. It was just an extended tackle. That's all. Ball marked here at the 34-yard line now. 12 on that Lushik scramble. He's got 97 yards here, but they're going to come on in punt formation. Couldn't get the 3rd down conversion. Dickoff on to punt. Just of note, Lushik is the up back on the punt protection. Here comes the right foot kick. Good kick on this one by Dickoff. It's going to, was it touched? Was it touched? The ball comes loose. Burrows jump on it. Was it touched? Waiting for the officials to signal. Wait for it. Officials are talking. There has been no signal yet. What's it going to be? It's Hillsboro Central Valley ball. Officials got together, talked it over. So the punt, but the muff punt, recovered by Hillsboro Central Valley. Did not see on that far sideline who jumped on it on that special teams, but gives the ball to the Burros now, 1st and 10 on the 25. So second turnover by Oaks. Hillsboro Central Valley looking to capitalize. I formation. Lushik under center. Snap, turns, gives, left side carry. Looking for the outside edge. And open field tackle here coming up. The safety, Bo Thorpe. Nope, that wasn't Thorpe. That was Baki. They're up here to the 24-yard line. So gain of 1 for Sawyer Owens. 2nd down and 9. Owens will come out now as they go with the bigger set. Kleckner comes in at fullback. Kazette moves to tailback. The fake here. Lushik back to pass. Looking deep for Miller. Throwing to the end zone. Making the play. Oh my goodness. A one-handed spinning catch by Bryce Miller. It's a 24-yard touchdown catch. Wow. Miller on that far right side. The go route has the defense on his left shoulder. Turns so the defense is on his right shoulder. Grabs out the left arm. Pulls it in. Brings into the body. Maintains the possession. And what a throw, what a catch, and a touchdown for Hillsboro Central Valley. Off the muff punt, they do capitalize. 8:19 to go in this 3rd quarter as Bryce Miller gets the touchdown catch. And here the PAT kick is up and good. 3 for 3 for Brody Dickoff on the PAT kicks. And that makes it 26-21 after a phenomenal play after the muff punt. Burrows draw closer. 8:19 to go, third quarter. Oaks by 5 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Hillsboro Campground and Laundry is conveniently located right off I-29 exit 104, offering spacious pull-through sites large enough to accommodate Class A rigs with tow cars. Laundry services open 24/7, serving both our campground guests and local community. And for extra flexibility, furnished rentals are available up to 3 bedrooms, perfect for overflow guests or housing your harvest crew. Whether you're here for a night or a season, Hillsboro Campground has you covered.
Tyson Lushik with his 5th touchdown passing on the season. 2nd touchdown receiving by Bryce Miller. Quarterback and wide receiver. Oh, it's almost playground-like there, throwing up and making your guy make a play. Seen Lushik do that last week with Hafley making a couple plays. This time, Miller's the one to make it. And it's 26-21, Oaks leading over Hillsboro Central Valley. Miller on to kickoff now. After the kickoff PAT was good, it's a 5-point Oaks lead. Squib kick will bounce. Going to be picked up here at the 19-yard line by the Tornadoes and unable to get away as Sawyer Owens runs down Zaid Heyer. It will be ball here at the 27-yard line. 28-yard line? 27-yard line. 27's where they mark it.
First and 10 on the 27-yard
27-yard line here. 8:15 to go in this third quarter. Oaks got the big 58-yard touchdown run from Andrew Rosendahl. On the last possession, he'll dot the I formation again here. Fullback is Matthias Dahlstrom. They'll give second man through is Rosendahl, left side, and the Borough defense there to plug him up. Cody Dickoff in there from the defensive tackle spot. Jack Madsen from the DN collapsing down on that. 1-yard gain for Andrew Rosendahl. Bo Thorpe, your quarterback. Here, the junior for Oaks. Last year, 2 touchdowns and a pick against Hillsboro Central Valley. Here he had 3 first-half touchdowns tonight. Play action, he rolls out to the left side. Madsen giving chase, throw over the middle, it's caught. Caught on the run towards the left side. Brody Moore makes the catch up here to the 40-yard line, gain of 12 and a first down. So move the chains for Brody Moore's first catch. Here and ball right at the Tornado 40-yard line. We'll see here, both teams playing a lot of guys both ways, and we'll see how the conditioning works. Here's the give, right side, Rosendahl. Ball pops out. Who jumps on? Officials come charging in at the 40. Right now it's a 2-yard gain for Rosendahl. And looks like the Tornadoes did jump on. Rosendahl recovered it. So jumps back on it here. Going to be 2nd and 7 now. Here for the Tornadoes. As I was saying, both teams there playing a lot of guys here and having some guys nicked up, so some subs having to come in, shortening that bench a little bit more. Depth we'll see here in this second half as the high snap comes in. Play action, being pressured. Dickoff pressuring Thorpe. Wide open on a busted coverage left side. It's caught that time. Brody Moore with another first down catch here as he will pick up 14 yards and a first down. There's Lushik, got over to recover to it, but he was lost on that side there with Thorpe rolling out. Almost looked like a little confusion before the start of this play too. I don't know if they're totally ready for that snap, but they made the most of it. Tornadoes now driving with a pair of first downs, 6:05 to go in this third quarter, leading by 5. Turn, give, fullback carry there and planted after a 2-yard carry for Dahlstrom. Here and on this drive. Couple inside short runs, some rollout quick passes to move the chains. I think that's a decent recipe for what Oaks wants to do, to move the ball, run some time, and hold on to this 5-point lead. Here the missed PAT and a failed 2-point attempt. There are a couple points that the Tornadoes did not get as they give this time off the right side. Here, and no yardage there for, look like number 19, Matvey Dimitrov. There for the short gain. Brings up now 3rd and 7. 3 wide receivers right side, 1 left. In the shotgun, running back to the left side. Thorpe back to pass, rolls out to the left. In there, break on the ball. Can't get there in time. Cassette tried to jump it, couldn't get there, and it's caught. Should be the first down if, yep, move the chains. Move the chains there. Hold on, no, we're going to, well, we got a player down. So ball down to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 9 on that play. And first down, but a player down as well for Oaks. Oaks leading 26-21, 4:36 to go, third quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Keep yourself healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Zade Heyer gets up off the field on his own power. Now here's the give for Oaks. Right side give. Rosendahl. Flake comes in behind the play as he burks out to the outside, right side up to the 20s right now as a 12-yard gain up to the 19 where he's forced out of bounds. Flag coming in behind the play. Hold is the preliminary signal. And that official's going to reconverse. And then we'll say a hold.
Offense, 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
So that 10-yard penalty, that's the 7th penalty on the Tornadoes here today. So both teams with 7 penalties right now, and that's going to mark it back. Where are they officially going to mark it from? It's going to go back here to the 42-yard line. So they lose a total of 11 on that play. Tornadoes trying to get set at the line of scrimmage. High formation, 1 receiver left side. They turn, play action. Thorpe looking, rolling in the flat, incomplete. There's a worm burner to his intended receiver. Now slow to get up is another Oaks Tornado player on that side. It looks to be like in that calf area of a cramp there, but we'll take a timeout here. Your timeout's brought to you by Nodak Insurance Company, your Trail County agents with answers. Brad Richter and Nick Preston. Call 701-636-5285.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Walking off mostly under their own power there. Yeah, now taking the hand off the shoulder, and Brody Moore able to come off the field for the Tornadoes. He was the intended receiver on that incompletion. As it will bring up now a 2nd down and 20 for Oaks. Trips receivers on the wide side, the left side of the formation, far away from us. One receiver right side. There, that's higher down low by himself. Trying to set up a middle screen. Here they get it off to Rosendahl on the right sideline, up the side. Here he's pushed out in front of the Burrow bench. Here, so this running back middle screen. And they're going to mark it here at the 29-yard line, gain of 12 for Rosendahl. 2, 3. That's a 6 different receiver Thorpe has found here today, with at least one grab. Now on 3rd and 8. Trip receivers left, one right. Back to pass. Looking down the right sideline on the go road. It's intercepted. Tyson Lushik comes over, high points the ball in the end zone, picks it off for the touchback, and ball to Hillsboro Central Valley, the 3rd turnover there by Oaks in this one. Thorpe throwing it out there, trying to let Heyer go and make a play, and just coming underneath the safety Lushik. His 2nd interception in as many weeks there, and last week he picked one off and it led to a touchdown on offense. Here they're going to have to go from the 20, but a chance here to get a go-ahead score. Trailing 26-21, 3:12 to go in our 3rd quarter. Hillsboro Central Valley sends Rognus out wide left, Miller wide right. Handoff here to the fullback inside. Kazette rumbling his way up to the 24-yard line. 4-yard carry, 9 carries, 53 yards for Carson Kazette here today. Just somewhat curious here. Do see Austin Cotton playing catch on the Burrows sideline. I don't know if it's just something of, hey, just staying warm on a chilly night just in case you got to come in and do something. As Lushik comes under center. 2 wide receivers, hand off here to the 2nd man through. Owens stops in the backfield, resets, gets by the 1st man up to the 28-yard line. Back-to-back 4-yard carries for the Burrows. Now 3rd and 2. They're down in 2. And we're starting to see a few hands on the hips out there on both sides. Here's this game now entering hour number 3. Owens will be the deep back, Kazette the fullback. Lushik under center. Keeps it himself on the quarterback keeper sneak. And that should be the 2+ yards he needed. Puts him at 99 yards on 9 carries here today for Tyson Lushik. Of course, his first carry went 53 yards for a touchdown, helping that overall average. Came in averaging a total of 4 yards a carry, 12 for 48. Pistol set, wing back right side, wide receiver left and right, wing back on both sides there as they run the shovel pass inside to Owens. Ball's on the ground, jumping on it. Or are they say an incomplete pass? They're saying an incomplete pass on that. So will be 2nd and 10. And that play blown dead. With that little pitch, shovel pass motion there. With Owens, that wing back, trying to get to him, but incomplete. Owens will now go back into the backfield. Tight end on the right side is Halfley. Fullback is Kazette. Rognes left side, Miller right side for the Burros. Running right side, they're going to give it off to Owens as he gets by the first guy, then wrapped around the waist, lunges forward up here to the 35-yard line. Gain of 3. 3rd down now for Hillsboro Central Valley. Here needing to get up to the 42-yard line. 3rd and 6. Miller out wide to the left. Defense late to get out to him, but it is going to be rolling up and getting him. Lushik going to roll out, step up. No, he can't step up in the pocket as the backside rush comes his way. Brings him down for the sack. And a big defensive play for Oaks that time. And it's going to be Jake Potasic. Potasic with his 2nd sack today. That one coming at a big time. Making it now 4th down for Hillsboro Central Valley. Loss of 8. Loss of 8 on that one. Now back here for punt. Last punt by Dickoff was muffed. Here the rush comes. He gets it off. And oh, what a nice burrow hop that time as it hit at the 44 and will roll all the way down to the 26-yard line on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So it will be 1st and 10 Oaks when we come back. Start of the 4th quarter, leading on your Golden Harvest. Tim Kazette, Seed Cell scoreboard, 26-21. It's 4th quarter time on yourliveevent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
4th quarter, Oaks leading over Hillsboro Central Valley 26-21. Both teams with a touchdown in that 3rd quarter. Big plays. Drew Rosendahl, a 58-yard touchdown run. Bryce Miller, a twisting, turning touchdown catch of 24 yards. So still a 5-point game here to enter the 4th. Looking at some of the other scores around the area here tonight. We'll pull those up, see what we get reported here. If we can. Thompson defeats Turtle Mountain 52-0. Midway through the 4th quarter, Valley City Legion Sargent County 22-8. Lisbon leads Northern Cass. Just 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter there. 1st and 10 Oaks from the 26-yard line. They'll turn, handoff, 2nd man through, that being Rosendahl as he water bugs his way up. Ball comes out at the end. Burros are pointing, excitedly pointing. Officials, though, what are they going to say? They're going to say it's Oaks football. So they're saying he was down before the ball coming out. So Rosendahl with the carry, picking up 10 yards on that for the first down. And that will run the clock here. 68 yards here for Andrew Rosendahl. It'll be the deep back in the I formation. Two receivers twinned up on the right side. Bo Thorpe under center, turns, hands off, fullback give to Matthias Dahlstrom. And hit at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about a half-yard gain.
First down.
There, and so that will, they did mark that short of the first down on that last one. There, so it will be first down now for Oaks on that play as Dahlstrom gets him a fresh set. High formation, Thorpe turns, gives second man, working right side, being wrapped up around the waist, gang tackle coming over. Burrows getting the stop. Griffin Mitzel, first man there. Rosendahl picks up 1 yard. Here in Hillsboro Central Valley, on the sideline trying to get some guys fired up. You're needing a big defensive play. Their wide receiver comes out wide on the near side here, way out outside the numbers. They run, cut back here to the inside. Jack and John Matson. Flagg comes in behind the play. Also in to make the stop was Sebastian Gayton for Hillsboro Central Valley. Flagg coming in. And it's going to be a hold. No, a face mask. Face mask on the Burrows. And a 15-yard face mask as well. So the face mask for the first down. There. Moves it up across midfield to the 45-yard line. Burrows had made the stop on the play, not allowing the yards. But the penalty moves it up. Joseph Dobitz checks in as a receiver. He'll be wide left side, near side to us in the press box here. 9:56 to go. They're going to get up to the line of scrimmage with 10 on the play clock. I formation. Burrows rolling up into a 44 defensive look. And they're going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. Colin Jenin, Jack Madsen, John Madsen getting in on that play. No gain that time for Dahlstrom. 11 carries, 44 yards for the junior fullback. Here, Coach Dobitz saying a key to this one. Line of scrimmage play, trying to control it. Who can control it here late in this fourth quarter? Back to pass on a three-step drop. Nearly intercepted by Mitzel. Instead, it's caught by Dobitz ahead to the 34-yard line. Gain of 11 on a rifle from Bo Thorpe.
Joseph Dobitz on reception.
Dobitz for the first down. Move the chains for the Tornadoes. Here, and the clock keeps moving too. Stops briefly while they reset the chains, then get going. Here. Play time coming in, getting up to the line of scrimmage here with the 10 on the play clock. Gets set here with 5 under center. There's a snap. Fullback a give this time as that time. Is that Dimitrov with the carry? Getting up and trying to see. Yeah. So the quick 1-yard carry. And now we got a whistle. Run the clock. So a little confusion going on, but it's going to be 2nd and 10. Thorpe Pitch play left side. Rosendahl following a 3 blockers, works his way to the outside edge. He's wrestled out of bounds. Just shy of the 30-yard line, gain of 4. Rosendahl with the big explosive run in the third quarter, coming in there with the injury to Jackson Sorum in the first half. Substitutions now as Dovitz will come back in as a wide receiver. Some guys around, taking their time. Very patient on this drive that's already now 4 minutes old for Oaks. Doing exactly what you want to see in this situation. Run the clock, work your way down the field. In the shotgun set on third down. Bothorpe going to tuck it, run. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught. It's going to be caught here up to the 21-yard line. Going to be a gain of 10 and a first down. As Zane Heyer makes the catch. Thorpe here coming back with a couple of first down throws after that interception on the jump ball last drive. Right now, it would be the unusual of where a team that's +3 in the turnover take-give margin is trailing. Here's the give to Rosendahl, right side. There, Halfley will wrap him up. And that will be a gain 4 yards for Andrew Rosendahl. Fumble in the first half, a muff punt, and an interception in the second half for Oaks. Hillsboro Central Valley has not turned the ball over yet. Didn't turn it over last week as well. Here, so being careful with the ball, but Oaks making some big plays on offense there, and a couple of penalties hurting the Burros, both offensively and defensively. 2nd and 5, give fullback a take through the middle of the defense, because that brings them down. Dahlstrom here to the 10-yard line. Sure, going to be just shy of the first down. 3rd and not even a half yard, 3rd and a quarter of a yard for the Tornadoes. Honestly, an impressive drive. 5.5 minutes old now. Had the ball to start the quarter. There's 6.5 to go right now. They're still working the clock down. Here they started at their own 26-yard line. They're now at the Burro 10-yard line and continuing to push. Turn, give, second man is Rosendahl, right side. Colin Jenin wraps him up, but should have the first down yardage. And we're looking 1st and goal now. Here, so the yard gained. Hillsboro Central Valley defense been out there a lot here this second half. Yeah. And we have a timeout called here as the clock running down. Timeout called by Oaks. 5:30 to go in this fourth quarter, leading 26-21. On your Golden Harvest, Tim Cassette, Seed Sales scored. We're back after the Nodak Insurance Company timeouts.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. your local Pioneer dealer. Rocky Needham Seeds Caledonia with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149. Needham Seeds Caledonia.
Out of the timeout. Brad Richter, Nick Preston, your Trail County agents with answers in Hillsboro and Mayville. Call 701-636-5285. Oaks will send Zaid Hire out wide left side. Receiver right, I formation under center is Bo Thorpe. As he play action rolls to his right, pressure on him. He throws back left side, and it is held on to. Collision between the receiver and the defender. Halfley, the defender, comes up and caught that time. Brody Moore able to make the catch. It's going to be a 1-yard gain, but nearly being picked off by Halfley on that pressure where Thorpe threw it to his guy trying to make a play. Now 3rd down and 9 from the 9. 3rd and goal. Receiver comes out wide left, gets set here, 8 on the play clock. Snap comes back to Thorpe. Play action, looking. Pressure now coming here from the side. Thorpe rolling out to the left. He's throwing back over the middle. It's off the hands and incomplete. Off the hands, throwing back to the middle of the field as he was rolling out to the left side. Incomplete. And we're going to see here what Oaks wants to do. I have 3rd down on the marker, 4th down. Okay, there they changed the marker. All right, it is 4th down. That's what I thought. They're going to go for a field goal. Going to be spotted here at the 16, so a 26-yard field goal attempt. From the middle of the field, the snap, the kick, it is up, it is no good. No good. Missed field goal. There keeps it a 5-point game, 26-21. A 7-minute, 27-second drive. And Tornadoes come up short on the points. It stays a 1-score game. Hillsboro Central Valley with the opportunity here with 4:33. They will have the ball, and because it was kicked inside the 20-yard line, it's a touchback, so they will have it at the 20-yard line. One of the rules that you really hardly ever see, but it is if there is a kick inside the 20, if it's a field goal, it counts as a touchback. So you miss the field goal and you give them an extra 4 yards of field position. That's not the biggest thing. But now here, how does that defense respond after that great drive by the offense came up short? Burrows looking to drive themselves. 3 receivers right, 1 left. It's going to be a quarterback power. Lushik stops, plants, cuts up field, falling behind to the 22-yard line, picking up 2 yards.
Max Klein on the tackle.
Klein will make the stop, and then down on the field, we have another Tornado. Another Tornado down on the field. Coach and training staff going to come out, so they will attend to them. Clock stops, 4:21 to go, 4th quarter. Oaks leading 26-21 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Borough football, 2nd and 8 when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Oaks player down was Max Klein. He's up, walking off the field under his own power. A few Tornadoes have been dealing with some cramps here in this second half. So he'll come out for at least a play. 2nd down and 8 for Hillsboro Central Valley. I formation, pro set with receivers each way, tight end left side. Turn, give, fullback give here to Cazette. Trying to follow the right side. He's spun back, but forward progress does give him a yard.
Matthias on the tackle.
There, Matthias Dahlstrom making the stop. Dahlstrom's had not the big splashy plays, but the consistent plays on both offense and defense here today for this Oaks team. Chase Halfley gets split out wide right side. Trips receivers with Miller, Rognus, Owens out to the left side. Cazette in the backfield, pistol formation with Lushik. On 3rd down, Lushik back to pass. He looks in the flat. Flag comes in behind the play. Pass was completed up here to the 25-yard line. Going to be a gain of 2, but a flag coming in. And they're pointing there on the Burrows on a holding penalty, likely. Here, so they are going to hold it. And they are going to take the penalty. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 penalties now today on Hillsboro Central Valley for 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 90 yards. 90 yards of penalties for Hillsboro Central Valley after 65 yards of penalties last week here. So definitely something I'm sure coaching staff, despite the result, whatever it is of this game, going to be addressing in practice. So it's now 3rd and 16. Bryce Miller made the big catch earlier. He's on the short side of the field near to us, split out wide right side of the formation. Split backs in the backfield. Lushik looking. Sets up a screen here to Owens. He's got blockers. Cuts back inside here. Tackle made shy of the first down marker as he gets up to the 28-yard line. Picks up 14 of the 16 there for Owens and sets up now a 4th and 2. 4th and 2. Call it 4th and 3 as they move it back about a half yard from where I originally saw it. 4th down could be the play of the game right now here for the Oaks defense. Burrows under center. 2 receivers left side. Lushik under center will wait because we have a timeout taken by the Tornadoes. 2:31 to go in this 4th quarter. Oaks leading 26-21 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Burrows have it 4th and 2 when we return out of this Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter, Nick Preston, timeout.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop.
It's the chess game on 4th down. 4th and 2, Hillsboro Central Valley needing the conversion, trailing by 5 points. Oaks taking the timeout, talking it over. Do you bring pressure? Do you just plug up the middle? Burrow's run game, outside of the initial 53-yard run by Lushik, hasn't had a lot of explosive runs, but consistently 2, 3, 4 yards on the ground for Cazette or Owens. Or do you roll out Lushik, try and get him on the edge? You also got those run-pass options. You got Bryce Miller out wide right side on the short side of the field. Griffin Mitzel wide left side. Here as they bring in tight end here as well. They're going to run a reverse. Owens gives it to Miller. Miller then cuts it back up. Instead of going back around the other side of the line, he cuts it up, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. That's it. Stopped by the Oaks defense. Tackle made there. Brody Moore Brody Moore gets up there, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Turnover on downs, 2:24 left. 1st and 10 for Oaks. Burros have some timeouts that they'll be burning here. So Oaks does have to get a first down and have those all-important snaps to quarterback if they want to kneel it down. So 2:24 here. Burros one-score games in weeks 1 and 2. In one here now in week 3. Turn, give, second man through. Hit in the backfield. Rosendahl does get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Timeout called by Hillsboro Central Valley. Brad Richter, Nick Preston, your Trail County agents with answers in Hillsboro and Mayville. Call 701-636-5285 with Nodak Insurance Company. Oaks leading by 5, 26-21 when we come back.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Out of the timeout, Oaks will have the ball 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line. Burros, believe, have one timeout left if my counting is correct. Here, so in this second half, Oaks leading 19-14 at halftime. Opening drive of the second half, Andrew Rosendahl busted free for a 58-yard touchdown run. Put them up by 2 scores. Burros got one of them back on a Bryce Miller touchdown reception, 24 yards. Here, and they've been a stalemate there the fourth quarter so far. Give here to Rosendahl, right side. Burros trying to strip it away. He's going to bounce to the edge. He gets it now inside the 25 to the 24. Be a 4-yard gain, and the timeout taken by Hillsboro Central Valley, going to stop the clock. Going to bring up now a 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6 for the Oaks Tornadoes when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Mark it down off that, so you're looking down to 1:20 left. Then when you run that 4th down play, so if they don't convert it, Burros would have roughly a minute 15 to go with no timeouts. Oaks splitting 2 receivers very far to the left side, trying to pull guys out of the box. Burros looking like they're going to come with that fire blitz. Oaks going to get up out of the stance here with 13 on the play clock. Recall the play. From the line of scrimmage, under center, Bo Thorpe will turn. He will hand off, second man through, running through the middle. Brought down here at the 19-yard line. Does he have it? Ooh, he's going to be close. It's going to be 4th down. Or did they signal first down? Or did they say it's this far away? They haven't moved the chains yet. They're official signaling 4th down. 4th down, so clock running.
No. It's timeout, it's CV. We're short of the line again. It's 4th down.
Okay, Burros did have one timeout left. I had them down for only they were out, but they used their final timeout. It's going to be 4th and 1. It's basically tush-push time when we come back after this Nodak Insurance Company, Brad Richter, Nick Preston timeout.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth,
We offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth. Your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
4th down and 1. 4th and 1 here for Oaks. If they get the 1, then they've all but won. You just got to let the clock run down. Hillsboro Central Valley trying to make the stop here. The clock did stop with the timeout, so it would put 2:03 on the clock. A stop here gives the Burros the ball with basically 2 minutes to go. Hillsboro Central Valley looks like they're going to bring in here Sebastian Gayton there on that defensive line. They're going to go with the 5-man defensive front. He'll come in as a D-end. Jack Matson slides down to a nose tackle position. So they go 5 down front. They have 2 receivers left side, so put 2 guys on that. Everyone else, the other 9 in the box. Here on 4th and 1. Bothorpe under center. Stands up, recalls the play. And this time the Burros don't jump, they stay with it. So it's going to be a timeout taken here by the Tornadoes. Still 2:03 to go, 4th quarter. Oaks leading 26-21. Your timeouts from your Nodak Insurance Company, Trail County agents with answers, Brad Richter and Nick Preston.
The Hillsboro and Central Valley schools are glad to have students and staff back in the classroom and in activities. If you have questions in regards to the activity schedule for either school, the Burros want you to visit HillsboroK12.com or CentralValleyND.com and click on the HCV Athletics tab. The schedules and calendars are posted each day, too. The school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley are valuable resources for the community. Visit them often for updated information, daily announcements, and contact information. It's all on the school websites for Hillsboro and Central Valley school districts.
Down the stretch here in the 4th quarter, which started with a 7-minute, 27-second drive by the Tornadoes, driving down, eating up the field, but a missed field goal gave the ball back to Hillsboro Central Valley on their drive. They had it 4th and 2. They run a reverse play, unable to get the 2 yards they need, give the ball back to Oaks. And running here, and right now, down to 2 games left in 11A. Dickinson Trinity with less than a minute left in the 4th. 2 minutes left in the 4th here in Oaks. Everyone else is already in the locker room here tonight. We're playing 4th and 1. Give, fullback give at the line of scrimmage, and first down. First down give.
First down, Tornadoes.
They get the yard they needed, and that will put where the Tornadoes can run out the clock here. So after a bye week last week, an opening week loss to Langdon area Edmore Munich, a couple of kneel downs here is all it stands between Oaks and their first win of the year in the first region game. So important to get those region wins. It's a big one here for that. So Oaks in the victory formation. As the snap comes, knee to the turf, and that will run the clock. Burros will fall to 2-1. Next week they have a home matchup against EEK. There's a Thunder had a big win over Mayport CG earlier today. That final score in that one was 55-8. Oaks, they travel to Mayport CG next week. Here in the Region 1 play, other Region 1 games. Lisbon defeats Northern Cass 14-6. Valley City over Sargent County 30-8 in that one. So those games final here. So with the region wins, Valley City, Lisbon, EEK, and Oaks going to be at the top of the region standings. There's a kneel down, and we'll need one more. No, hold on. They took just long enough to spot the ball. That's how you do it there, as it will run down the clock. Oaks with a ball control, time of possession, 4th quarter, and a 4th down stop, gets the win, 26-21 over Hillsboro Central Valley. Oaks is 1-1. Burrows fall to 2-1. We'll come back with your post-game report after this on yourliveevent.com.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side. Corner three. Good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Final score tonight, the Oaks Tornadoes get the victory 26-21 over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Oaks improves to 1-1. Burros fall to 2-1. Our game summary in this one starts back in the first quarter when it was the third play from scrimmage. It was Tyson Lushik breaking free on a triple option left side, 53 yards for the touchdown. PAT was good, and it was 7-0. And for Oaks to come back on the next play, Reese Nitschke had a couple of catches on that drive, a 37-yarder to pick up a big chunk play on a jump ball, and then a 14-yard touchdown, the first of 3 touchdowns passing in the first half for junior quarterback Bo Thorpe for the Oaks Tornadoes. As after both teams punt, Hillsboro Central Valley would come back, a 4th down play, 4th and goal from the 3. And Sawyer Owens gets out from 3 yards out, his second touchdown on the ground on the year. 14-7 the score. Be brought closer here on David Bakke, a 22-yard touchdown catch in the second quarter. PAT would fail. It would be 14-13. And then before the half, Bakke would get a 37-yard touchdown catch on a drive that went just 24 seconds, covering 68 yards. There, the two-point conversion pass was no good. 19-14, that was our halftime score. Third quarter, again, early big play in the third quarter. This time, though, for the Tornadoes is Andrew Rosendahl. Bus free for 58 yards. His touchdown run puts the Tornadoes up there at 26-14. Burros, they would have a drive looking to equalize. It would be forced into a punt. The punt, though, off the foot of Brody Dickoff, hits the returner, bounces free. It's muffed. It's recovered by Hillsboro Central Valley at the Tornado 25-yard line. A couple plays later, Bryce Miller makes a twisting, turning, one-handed corner end zone touchdown catch from 24 yards out, and that would draw within 5 at 26-21 with 8:19 to go in the third quarter. After that, it would be a drive that would go 5 minutes in length for the Tornadoes as they had time of possession the second half. I don't have the official numbers, but they definitely had it. in the second half, and it would be a jump ball towards the end zone, picked off by Tyson Lushik. Third turnover of the game for the Tornadoes. Burros have it at the 20-yard line, looking to drive. They cannot. They punt it, and the punt is the final play of the third quarter. So Oaks takes possession, start of the fourth quarter, and it's all the way back on their own 26-yard line after a big bounce on the punt. A 7-minute, 27-second drive. They go for a 26-yard field goal, misses wide right. And so the ball to the Burros at the 20-yard line here with 4.5 minutes to go. And they take 2 minutes off the clock. On 4th and 2, they attempt to run the wide receiver reverse play, trying to catch the over pursue by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes, though, play it home, and they are able to stuff it out, get the turnover on downs with 2:24 left. Everyone using their timeouts down the stretch. But the final 2:24 run out as the Tornadoes able to get the first down they needed on 4th and 1. They get 1.5, and then they're able to get a couple kneel downs. And yeah, it was a total of 2, 3, just 5 plays run in the fourth quarter by the Burro offense. So talk about time of possession, controlling the game there for the Tornado offense in that fourth quarter. There is, they don't give up any offense in that fourth quarter, and they hold on for the victory. 26-21, your final score. We're going to see if we can grab coaches with us here today in our postgame report, and then we'll have more, including stats and some postgame awards coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Postgame report on yourliveevent.com as we're going to talk our Agassi Precision Ag precision play in the game. Precision here, we're going to go with that fourth quarter drive by the Oaks Tornado. Leading 26-21, they take the ball at the exact start of the fourth quarter. 7 minutes, 27 seconds, they drive down. Drive does not end in points. They miss a 26-yard field goal, yes. But they milked off 2/3 plus of the, basically 2/3 of the fourth quarter. And because of that, and a defensive stop, they only, I double-checked my numbers, only 4 plays of offense run there because the one play was a penalty. That's why I thought it was 5, but it was actually just 4. So 4 plays from scrimmage run in the fourth quarter for the Burro offense. And when you're trailing, you got to get the ball back, get something going with the offense. Unable to do that, and a big part of that was because of the ball control, the time of possession, especially in that fourth quarter, just methodically moving the ball down the field with precision, picking up the first downs. That was the precision here today for the Oaks Tornadoes. So that is your Agassiz Precision Ag of Hillsboro precision play in the game here today. Visit with the Agassiz Precision Ag, planterdoc.com, the website. Oaks with the victory, 26-21, your final score. Here now 1-1 on the year. Next week they travel to Mayport CG. Hillsboro Central Valley drops to 2-1. They will host EEK next week in Hillsboro. So we go ahead and talk our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Bringing some energy here today, coming in with an injury in the starting lineup, having to come in, had the big run in the second half, and Andrew Rosendahl will be your Enbridge Energy player of the game here today. Finished with 12 carries, 12 carries, 11 of them in the second half. 87 total yards, including the 58-yard touchdown run. Picked up a couple big plays, a little slippery run there to slide off, jump cut, to get away from the defenders to pick up first downs in that second half as well, too. Came in, did what he needed to do, helped lead the team to the victory. Here, so Andrew Rosendahl, you are going to be your Enbridge Energy player of the game for the Oaks Tornadoes. Tornadoes with the win, 26-21. Stick with us, more to come when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Whew, sorry I'm late. I had to walk again.
Where's your car?
Whew, the auto shop said it would take a few months to fix.
You should have taken it to Abra.
Abra Auto Body can fix your car faster than the other body shops. After your claim is filed, Abra handles the rest with the insurance companies and adjuster. Lonnie and his team will take good care of you. Visit us on 32nd Avenue South or schedule your appointment at abraauto.com. Abra Auto Body, right the first time, on time.
Abra Auto Body, Grand Forks.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per row per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Final score here today, the Oaks Tornadoes pick up the victory over Hillsboro Central Valley, 26-21 on yourliveevent.com. Here is our post-game coaches' comments would be brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhb.bank, the website. Borough players here with the drive home there in the game. Boat a little over 2.5 hours long there for the game here tonight. So, and then trying to get back to the school right away. Looks like coaches might have jumped on the bus there and got back to the school so they could get all locker room and showered up and everything here. So I don't know if we're going to be able to grab our coaches here for some post-game report. We will reach out there if looking for head coach Joe Johnson for Hillsboro Central Valley tomorrow morning on the Coach's Corner program on 106.5 FM KRJB, streaming online at rjbroadcasting.com. That gets underway at 9 o'clock. We'll have some conversation and talk there with Coach tomorrow on the Coach's Corner program. As of now, though, looks like we will not have our post-game coaches' comments here today. Oaks Tornadoes with the victory, 26-21 over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Let's run down some stats then. Here is, oh, no, that's not, here people below me, but that's not who I was looking for. So, for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros in this one, rushing the ball, it was Sawyer Owens, 10 carries, 42 yards and a touchdown. Carson Cassette had 10 carries, 54 yards. Tyson Lushik, 10 carries, 101 yards, and 1 touchdown. Bryce Miller, 1 carry, no yards. 2 team carries on a pair of sacks for negative 14 yards. Total of 33 ground carries for 183 yards. For the Borough passing game, Chase Hafley, 1 catch, 12 yards. Brody Rognus, 2 catches, 24 yards. Bryce Miller, total of 3 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. Sawyer Owens had 1 catch for 14 yards. Tyson Lushik then was 7 of 13 passing through the air, 106 yards and a touchdown. 183 on the ground, 106 through the air, 289 total offense today for the Borough offense. Did not turn the ball over through the interception or fumble. Did have the turnover on downs a couple times here today. But hurt a little bit there with 9 penalties against them for 90 yards in the game here. And scoring plays, a 53-yard touchdown run by Tyson Lushik. Sawyer Owens with a 3-yard touchdown run. Bryce Miller, a 24-yard touchdown catch from Lushik to Miller. Brody Dickoff was 3 for 3 on PATs. Defensively, the Burros, it was Tyson Lushik with an interception. On defense, there was also a recovered fumble and a recovered muff punt. I didn't get the numbers of who got those there in a crowd. Not sure who came up with them, but the team got the takeaway at least. So Burrows there. 289 total offense, no turnovers, 9 penalties in the game. They lose 26-21 to Oaks. For the Oaks Tornadoes, Jackson Sorum with 6 carries for 19 yards. Was Matthias Dahlstrom with 13 carries for 52 yards. Bo Thorpe would have 1 carry for 2 yards. Andrew Rosendahl would have 12 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. It would be 2 carries for 2 yards for Matvey Dimitrov, and a fumble and 2 kneel downs for 3 team rushes for a total of negative 2 yards. Total of 37 carries for 160 yards on the ground. Through the air, it was 7 different receivers. 1 catch, 11 yards for Joseph Dobitz. Reese Nitschke had 4 catches, 82 yards and a touchdown. Andrew Rosendahl, 1 catch for 12 yards. Nathan Schmitz had 1 catch for 13 yards. Brody Moore had 4 catches for 36 yards. David Bakke, 2 catches, 59 yards, 2 touchdowns. And it was Zaid Heyer with 2 catches for 19 yards for the Oaks Tornadoes. Through the air then, Bo Thorpe was 15 of 22 passing, 214 yards, 3 touchdowns, all in the first half, and 1 interception. 214 in the air, 160 on the ground. That's a total of 374 total offense here today for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes did have 3 turnovers and 7 penalties in the game. Special teams here, Nitschke was 2 of 3 on the PAT attempts. They had 0 of 1 2-point conversion attempts here with a pass failing. And it was Jacob Potasic with 2 sacks on defense as well for the Tornadoes. Tornadoes there with the victory, 26-21. Their scoring plays was a Reese Nitschke 14-yard catch. David Bakke with touchdown catches of 22 and 37, all off the arm of Bo Thorpe. And then it was Andrew Rosendahl with the 58-yard touchdown run early in the third quarter for Oaks. That will wrap us up here with your final stats. Your final score, once again, 26-21. Oaks with the victory over Hillsboro Central Valley. Oaks at 1-1 will travel to Mayport CG next week. Hillsboro Central Valley will go home. They will take on EEK, Ellendale Edgeley Combe, here with a 2-1 record for the Burros. Thank you for joining us here today for this audio-only presentation of YourLiveEvent.com. I appreciate you joining us. Appreciate all the sponsors that you've heard throughout our broadcast coverage as well. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here. Thanks to head coach Greg Dobitz, activities director Robin Paul here at Oaks as well too, for the working during the week to make sure that we have space and connectivity and everything else too. Appreciate the hospitality. Thank you for that. Thank you again for listening here tonight. As myself, Jake Berkmeyer, signing off. Oaks with the victory, 26-21 over the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. The final, as you heard, on YourLiveEvent.com.